I can shoot. Did one of your commanders
What's up,
also
chat?
have
Welcome back.
repelling?
Gonna be live at the pod 18 finals. Drukhari versus Tau. I think it's gonna be a good one. We have Haliveraith versus Devin, two players that we've watched for a really long time on the stream today. We'll hop right in here because we are in deployment for both of these players. Haliveraith over here in the red, playing Drukhari, and you know I could not let this matchup go without streaming it because oh boy, is it exciting to see Drukhari in the finals table. Not a faction that gets seen too often, and they've got some teeth. Whether or not it's going to be enough to get through Tau, which are, I think, widely considered one of the better factions in the game right now, that's going to be the real question of the day. But they do have some interesting stuff going on nonetheless. What's up, chat? How is everybody doing tonight? We got a little bit of late night Warhammer going on. Prediction is up for those who want to take the odds against Tau. It's a bit of a gamble, but if Haliveraith pulls this out, it'll be pretty exciting. Not worth betting on the favored one. Yeah, you might as well take the 25 to 1. Like, put 100 in, maybe you get 2,500 out. You know what I mean? It could be nice. A little chunk of change right there. You can run through the players' lists as they are deploying. So Devin over here from WTC Team Canada running Tau. Devin also T5S2 Invitational Champion. Also with Tau, actually, when the Tau Codex was first released in 9th edition. Now coming back with the Index in 10th edition. He's running Aunva. Absolutely wild profile on that little dude. A once per game, 2+ invulnerable save, -1 to be hit and wounded. Lone operative unit. Extremely difficult to remove. Plus a Cadre Fireblade. A Cold Star Commander Battlesuit with Exemplar of the Kauyon, so that's going to turn on your Kauyon sustained hit bonuses 1 turn earlier, plus another Cold Star Commander with no enhancements and a Crisis Commander, again, no enhancements. We then have a Breacher team. That's for the Cadre Fireblade to join into. I'm sure these guys are inside a transport. Yep, here they are. What's up, guys? How you doing? Enjoying the Fish of Fury life because it has been returned. Those guys are going to hop out. The Devilfish can advance, then disembark its occupants, so it can go pretty far and disembark. Although it is it's a little stuck in here. I think the players might have measured that they can go through this gap with the Devilfish. I wasn't sure exactly how that ended up. But that will allow that unit to move pretty quickly, then disembark, take an objective away, potentially get a Storm hostile objective, do some light screening. And these guys hit relatively hard. The Cadre Fireblade gives +1 attack to all their weapons. They reroll wound rolls against an enemy on an objective. You can also guide them to hit on 2s and potentially reroll if Tetras are involved. It's all good stuff. We then have the Devilfish for the team to go inside. 3 units of Crisis Battlesuits, 2 of 3, 1 of 6. All of them with Cyclic Ion Blasters. Interestingly, we do have weapon support systems on the large unit, so they are not protected by shield generators right now. Devin did say that was a bit of a mistake in his list. He thought that the weapon support systems also allowed him to ignore ballistic skill modifiers, but it turns out they don't, which means that he can get through hit roll modifiers with them, so there are going to be some situations in which that is useful, but in this case, not going to be huge, although we do have a -1 to hit stratagem on the side of the table for Drukhari, so those guys are going to be able to do that. Oh, I'm rolling to go first. Looks like Tau Empire taking the first turn. That is big for Tau, actually. That's a huge deal. Tau love going first. My co-commentator is out here. You might have heard her in the background. So 2 small units of Crisis Battlesuits, also with Cyclic Ion Blasters and Shield Generators, 2 Ghost Kill Battlesuits, 4 Lone Operative, plus 2 Stealth Battlesuit teams, and 3 Tetras for guiding and general utility use. Over here on Haliveraith's side of the table, we do have Dark Eldar. Super cool to see these guys on the table. Running Urian Rakarth. Actually, no Archon today. You typically see the Archon for its synergies with the Real Space Raid Detachment and its CP tax effect. But that's not what we're running.
Now the big question is, can you actually fit here?
Let's actually take a look at Urian Rakarth's datasheet real quick here. He is the homunculus special character. This is going to be an interesting one, chat. I have played against Drukhari in 10th edition, but I don't have an intimate familiarity with all of their units, so this might be a pretty exciting battle.
Yeah. I guess of course I'll just go to the command phase, half-hinge, movement phase. Oh well.
All right. We'll run through the rest of the list real quick here. I'll find Arian's datasheet. We are also running 4 units of Cavalry Warriors. These guys are interesting. They have objective secured that actually progresses through their transport. So they're able to lock in objectives even when embarked, which is really interesting. We're then running 3 units of Racks plus 6 Raiders. The full 6 boat of Raiders. Pretty interesting. I think that's more than you would normally expect from Drukhari. I think a lot of times you see 2 or 3 Raiders, the rest are Ravagers. We are running 6 Raiders today, 2 Chronos. So those are single 50-point monsters. Actually kind of a steal for 50 points. You get a Flamer and a Blast weapon, so they're good at sweeping infantry randomly. They're not even too bad in melee, and they also regenerate your pain tokens as well. So super good deal for a utility unit that's also, has some hardcore support, keeping the faction resource mechanic alive, regenerating pain tokens on a 4+ when they're used within their aura. Moving on, we do have 3 Ravagers, 1 unit of Scourges, and a Solitaire, little lone operative Harlequin character who's over here. Get that speed going in order to complete some secondaries with that guy. Interesting, we don't see Scourges, or 3 units of Scourges. A lot of times Scourges are kind of the name of the game for these guys, but we are going to be focusing on those Raiders today. And they do have the attached Cavalry Warriors, so they do have lots of Dark Lance and heavy weapon support as well. Interesting list from Haliveraith over here. Looks like we are angling the Devilfish through the center of the table for Devin, so he is able to move through that gap. It's going to be a little bit tough with that big gun.
Oh, that sounds not ideal at all.
Yeah. That model is physically very large, those Devilfishes, so getting them in there is going to be tough. Looks like both players have chosen... No, we have not chosen tactical for Devin. Haliveraith on tactical or on fixed objectives today. Assassination and Bring It Down. We're all in. Bring It Down is going to be an easy one against Tau. That's a classic selection because almost everything in the Tau Codex is vehicle keyworded. So basically everyone is going to be eligible to score points on Bring It Down. Each of these crisis suits is worth 2 points. The downside is scoring those assassination points because Tau characters are oftentimes kind of hiding in the back, especially Anva. He's probably going to be on backline duty today, so he doesn't give up his own kill points. That Fireblade as well is a little bit of a downside because he usually just keels over. But then the getting to grips with the Cold Star battlesuits is the tough part. But once you do that, you can potentially get yourself a nice 15 on Assassination. So 95 potential for Drukhari. They have cut themselves a little bit, but again, don't have to be reliant on the tactical objective deck. So we're going to get some cheeky shots at the Raiders down the side with the Ghost Kill battlesuit. Those things do have lone operative themselves, so they're not even worried about being taken down. What a solid unit the Ghost Kill battlesuit is.
Would that be good for Visionary?
Well, for the range. There we go. You'll call there. It's 2.8. What is this line now?
Cakewalk against Dark Eldar? I think the moment you think Dark Eldar's Cakewalk is the moment you lose. This is an interesting Dark Eldar list. I'm a little bit surprised by it. It's so many warriors.
This guy.
But the level of anti-tank shooting
and a Raider
that Drukhari are able to bring to the table is insane. So what these guys do, they start the game with a bunch of pain tokens. They'll generate additional pain tokens based on their army composition as well. And then every time an enemy unit fails a battle shock check or dies, you get an additional pain token. Those pain tokens can then be used and potentially recharged by the Chronos in order to give you full hit rerolls in both shooting or combat, or either shooting or combat. Now, this list in particular has so many transports, it's actually sort of physically voluminous, which I think works against it. Now Tau going first are going to be able to deliver an Alpha Strike. And the reason that Tau, or the first turn roll-off is so important in this matchup is that Tau have put a lot in reserve. So we have 9 Crisis Battlesuits and 2 Tetra units in reserve. Those things are going to be able to drop out on turn 2. If we saw the Drukhari go first, they could actually force those Kabalite Warriors and those Raiders that are kind of throwaway units, they're extremely cheap, up the table, screen out a lot of the potential drop zones for the Crisis Battlesuits. And if you can deny them a round of shooting, or force them to get into an awkward position, because Tau only operate in a single phase, they actually have a tough time killing a transport with disembarked occupants, and that lets the Kabalite Warriors like lock in those objectives, sit around for a while, and then potentially get Darklance shots later on. Now, the awkward part, I think, is going to be punching through these Crisis Battlesuits. It's not a very reliable profile for a Darklance to kill. Each of these Darklances, the Raiders each keep 1 of them, and the Ravagers have 3, plus the embarked Kabalite Warrior units have 1 as well. So we're going to be seeing 2 shut out the top of the Raiders, plus some of their special weapons. Each of those is d6 plus 2 damage, so it's only a coin flip that actually kills a Crisis Suit on 1 hit. And if the Crisis Suit has an invulnerable save, it's a coin flip again. I do think that the unshielded... Devin's going to have to play the unshielded unit pretty close to the chest to ensure that it doesn't just get laser beamed down as soon as it hits the table. But he can Rapid Ingress, come out, shoot, and then try to strike and fade back into a place of safety later on in the game. Although we do have, I think, Scourges in reserve. Yeah. This transport loadout here. Scourges in reserve for Haliveraith can give him some potential angles on those Crisis Battlesuits.
Sure thing.
Tantalus, one of the better force field units. Yeah, definitely gives you a good concentration for your pain tokens. You can put a ton of dudes inside of Tantalus and then fire out the top with like a billion shots. Very, very nice. It is very expensive, though.
Okay.
Nothing. Well, that was fun. They're doing homers, and that'll be that.
Okay.
So I'll score 3 on homers, and I'm going to get rid of Overwhelming Force for a command point. I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, command phase. My Kabalites will make this objective sticky.
Sure.
I'm not drawing cards for once. That's it for command phase. Battle Shock on this Raider.
Can you make the objective sticky when you're not on it with caps?
That is Kabalite's specific ability, even while no transport.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
7 passes. Leadership sits on the army.
Cool. Sorry if I ask you a bunch of questions. I've
Oh, yeah.
what you do.
No problem.
Yeah, I think that is a pretty common common experience against Drukhari. Drukhari players must be used to it at this point. They're definitely certainly
Which
not
I know he's
meta.
playing Dark Eldar. He told me that.
So do we see, yeah, very little happened here. One Raider gets knocked down. I think we're going to need a Battle Shock check for it, but it looks like it passed. Another Raider taking a little bit of damage. Not too much, although against those Ghost Kill Battlesuits are invincible right now. They are lone operatives, so they can't be interacted with. But we do have Tetras out in the open. Those are liable to get one-shot by Dark Lances. The Ravagers give themselves reroll to hit if they are firing at a full-strength unit, so the Tetras can be potentially knocked down low by a Ravager, finished off by a Raider. That's a big guiding unit off the table for the Tau. And then we do have Stealth Battlesuits up in the center in order to complete Devin's objectives. You can knock those things down and drop them to a 5-point on primary with the Kabalite Warriors embarked in the transports.
Your racks are 10 mans?
One's a 2-5-man.
Oh, there's 5 mans, okay.
Yeah, 2 5-man and 1 10-man. The 10-man with Racker.
Wipe the Tetras first. Yeah, I mean, you have to kill whatever the Tau player gives you. The Tetras are obnoxious, but there are 3 units of them, so you have to remember that. Even if Haliveraith kills this 1 unit, 2 units are going to get Tetra support the next turn, and the Tetras are incredible. For those who don't know, they give a Tau unit full rerolls while guiding it, so they're going to be able to not only get their +1 to hit and the benefit of Marker Light, so ignore cover, but then they also get rerolls on top of that, plus potentially Kauyon if it's round 2 onwards. And the fact that they're so cheap and so fast means that the Tau player can kind of use them very aggressively. So I think, honestly, it's really the only target for Haliveraith at this moment is knocking those Tetras down. I'm sure he's going to be happy with that. There's also a couple of bring it down points on the table. But it is not the end of the Tetra menace for sure. So Drukhari is over here with Assassination and Bring It Down, chat. The classic kill focus secondaries. We're just murdering people today. Means he doesn't have to stay. He doesn't have to worry too much about stuff. A unit guided by Tetris close to better than W volume of shots. Yeah, if it's benefiting from Kauyon for sure. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, you're already getting, you know, whatever, 25%, 20% more hits with the just rerolls, but then once you get the rerolls plus the explosions, you get a huge benefit. Oh, well, looks like we're going to be able to get a Ravager shot into a Ghost Scale Battlesuit. Now, this is very aggressive from Haliveraith because those Ghost Scale Battlesuits are super tough to kill. He's going to be able to blank 2 incoming damage rolls after before the save is rolled. So you don't get to see whether or not you pass the saving throw before you use the Stealth Drone's ability to save your protocol for the Ghost Kill, but that Ghost Kill cannot be killed by the Ravager if Devin elects to use those. But we are getting it up the table here to get on the Stealth Battlesuits. And just filling the board with infantry. We have Racks in the center, Raiders in the center, and what we want to do, I think, as much as possible, and I would be shocked if Haliveraith doesn't push back some of these lone operative units here, or these single entity units, push back into the corners and try to prevent as much as possible anything from getting 18 inches away from his Ravagers. Because the thing you have to keep in mind about Tau is while they are a ranged army, they're a ranged army almost entirely at the 18-inch range band. So if you can screen your units 9 inches ahead of your most important stuff, Tau battlesuit units are not going to be able to deep strike in and shoot you. So what we may see is, I almost wonder if we'll try to see some attempted charges here from on the Ghost Kill to screen this area out with this Raider. Assuming we're going to kill the stealth battlesuits with the embarked units inside the Raider over here. And then the downside is that we do have a Raider up in front, but we have good line of sight blocking in Haliveraith's deployment zone. Some good potential screening from the just physical mass of the Raiders. You do have to deploy 9 inches away horizontally from the hull of the transport, no longer the base. So, yeah, these guys have a huge footprint when it comes to deep strike screening. So I think if Haliveraith plays aggressively with them, the amount of damage he's going to take this turn is not immense. Especially if we see some KG play around those transports. Players who are good with dedicated transports and are able to use their proximity to ruins, yeah, that's exactly, it looks like what we're seeing here, to protect their embarked occupants once they disembark can actually get huge use out of them. So we could see the Crisis teams drop down, kill the Raider, and have the Cavalite Warriors inside drop down behind the building here, and then be untouched by further Tau shooting. And that looks like what we're doing, yeah. Good aggressive play from Haliveraith. Nice to see it.
No. Looks to be... I can.
What's the profile on a basic Cabalite Warrior? We can take a look at Cabalite Warriors real quick, chat. Go. So yeah, they're not amazing anti-tank profiles, but they do come stock with a Dark Lance. So they have a Strength 12, AP3, D6 plus 2 damage, single heavy weapon. They also have typically, and I believe if we double check Haliveraith's list here, they should have blasters equipped as well, I believe. Yeah. So they also have an additional D6 plus 1 strength 8 weapon, or D6 plus 1 damage, I should say, strength 8 weapon. That is assault, so it grants the unit assault. So they have 2 multi-damage heavy weapons that can be fired out of the transport, out of the top of the transport, and those are both pretty decent at knocking Crisis battlesuits down when they convert, or at least doing some damage to them. But other than that, the non-heavy weapon models are just strength 2, anti-infantry 3. Good against, I mean, a wide variety of infantry units, but not great against an almost entirely vehicle Tau army for sure. All right, I promised we'd look at Urian Rakarth as well. Interesting to see him on the table. He has the ability to heal nearby Homunculus Coven units, so Kronos, Talos, Grotesques, Rax, and can return Rax into the unit. I believe that Haliveraith did say he had one big unit of 10, so those guys can potentially be regenerated. The little units will probably just die, but the big unit, yeah, he's got one of 10. Can be regenerated by Uri and Rakarth potentially, and then on a 2+, he returns to the table. Now, interesting to see if he is attached. I think I missed that in the pregame. It looks like he is attached. I don't know. He could be by himself, honestly. But again, those characters that regenerate on a 2+ are oftentimes played independently just for their ability to perform actions and act as a separate unit you have to kill. But being attached to the unit means you have to kill the unit, then Uri and Rakarth, then Uri and Rakarth again. Which is pretty obnoxious if you're trying to take that objective away. Especially in this matchup where Tau is not good at actually stealing objectives. They don't want to stand on the objective at the end of the turn. They want to be hiding. Because they want to be able to win the gunfight against you rather than just brawl with you.
Hazardous or something, or if you fail any battle shots.
Cool.
As well, the rats, if the rats themselves kill a unit or when a unit of rats dies, I get a pain token as well because they're all about that pain. This raider
All
here
about
is going
that
to take
pain.
1. 4+ to keep it. We lose it.
So we are assigning pain tokens right now. They do go down at the beginning of the phase. They do also allow rerolls to advance or charge in the movement or charge phases, respectively. But in this case, we're going to be assigning them just to be firing. So we get the regeneration from the Kronos, so those pain tokens should go a little bit farther. It looks like we have 2 remaining, and we've empowered most of the Raiders and Ravagers. Yeah, almost all the Raiders, all but 1 Raider and the Ravagers, it looks like. It was still 2 pain tokens in the chamber. Just goes to show you, those Kronos are incredible value.
Strength 12, T7, 1 wound, AP3.
1 wound AP3. Am I getting cover on that guy? Nope. So it just goes through. I'm not getting cover.
Okay, die 6 + 2 is
Oof.
3 damage.
So he's down to 4.
Okay. Then we have this guy shooting.
Yep.
3 shots, rerolling everything for the pain token. 2 hits on 3s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Am I getting cover on him? Yep. And the other one's obviously going to get cover too.
Yep.
Yep. So 2.
Yep.
So 2, I guess 6-ups.
Oh,
would've been really
close. Close to the boxcar
Order's
save and
roll.
the
First one
Tetras.
is 6 damage, second one is 7 damage.
And we not one-shot
that killed
both of them because of the previous damage. Hot diggity damn, Ravagers. Calm down. An entire Tetra unit removed.
Okay, we'll do this squad into the stealth
Tetras
suits.
are okay with that.
Rocks.
That is
No, the Raider.
that's
Oh,
a dear price they paid for a couple damage on a Raider from the Ghost Kill Battlesuit, though. And losing those little utility units for Tau does feel bad, but the Ghost Kills do get to keep shooting. They can just pump away with impunity, mostly, because they'll sit in the back line and be... I believe they do explode, actually. Chance? I don't know if we rolled it. I think they explode for 1. But they get to sit in the back line and benefit from their lone operative.
First one fails.
3 damage minimum.
And then his second one kills him.
Okay. Then we have the blaster, hits on a 3, into a 4. That hits, strength 8. Fails to wound.
Ooh, almost got the last stealth
We
suit
have the
over
splinter
here.
cannon, hitting on 4s.
Trying to
down
remove
5s,
this guy
rerolling.
so he can
Misses with
isn't available to
everything.
perform actions. Next turn.
Number of
we have the
rifles.
Shredder, hit Torrent for 2, strength 6, AP 0, 1 wound.
Oh, the shredder's just a flamer.
Yeah, it doesn't ignore cover though.
Oh, okay.
So just AP 0 though.
He's fine.
Okay.
3.
And then we have the rifles. Hitting on 3s, 4s. Rerolling. Poison 3 against infantry.
Oh,
or 6 AP 0.
spicy. Could go down here. Chad, I lost an Infernal Master on stream to 5 of these guys. I'll never underestimate them
First
again. Nope, only 1 damage so far.
And the last one.
Oh, he lives on 1. What a cheeky boy.
Wait, I only failed 2. Do you have any more shots coming?
No, that is it.
Just take 2 wounds then. That's fine. Right, he had a shield trunk.
Okay. Over here, we're going to do the Ravager into the Ghost skill.
Cool.
3 shots. Hitting on 3s down to 4s, rerolling. 1 hit. Strength 12. 1 wound, AP3.
Is it the D6 plus 2 run?
D6 plus 2.
Cool, just blank that.
Okay. He's done, so that this Raider is going to put everything into the stealth suits.
Mhm.
Dark Lance hits on a 3 down to a 4. Dark Lance hits on a 4 down to a 5. Winning on 2s, 2 wounds, AP3.
So 2 5-ups.
Oh, look at that
The
save!
Blaster hits on a 3.
That's unfortunate.
Reroll,
Each of those
or
would have killed
3
a
down to
stealth suit
4,
there.
Misses.
Oof!
Splinter Cannon hitting on 4s down to 5s. Rerolling. 1 sustain for 3. Poison 3. 1 wound, AP1, 2 damage.
So this will be a 3-up.
Chat, the player mic's okay?
Good.
You guys can hear them all right?
Shredder.
They're a little quiet in my
gets
microphone,
3 hits,
or in my
strength
headphones.
6, AP0. 3 wounds.
Cool.
Good to hear.
Okay. And then the rifles.
Stealth it's way more durable. Look
3s
at
down
that
to
big
4s,
bulbous
rerolling,
thing. They should be durable.
and poison 3. 2 wounds, AP0.
It's that stealth.
those
The
are
stealth
marble, that's
mechanic really kind of
Take a wound. Do you have anything else? I can
pushes
shoot
you
them?
over the hump because they're otherwise
Uh,
just
no,
space
I
marines,
don't
right?
believe I can see
With
from
an extra
here.
wound on the
Nope,
shield drone guy.
Alright, well, I'll just put a wound on that guy then.
But that stealth
Okay.
really.
This one's going to put everything into the ghost skill.
Go for it.
If he advanced. So we
another-
have Blaster hitting on a 3 down to a 4. I did put a pain token. It misses. We have the Shredder. 5 hits. Strength 6.
5s.
2 wounds, AP0.
2 2-ups. In the box, please. Takes a wound.
And 10 rifles. Hitting on
The,
3s
what
down to
what
4s.
is more resilient than they have
And,
any right to
strength
be
2.
is those ghost kills,
2
man.
wounds, AP0.
Oh my god, they're impossible.
He's good.
Okay.
That was that whole raider went
My
in.
shooting.
A raider and a
I'll pull the
Ravager.
pain
We took
tokens
one
after
stealth
and
drone
then
away and
not
did a
waste
damage to
time,
the
So we're
hull.
getting out charges.
Go for it.
High save characteristic plus ablative wounds. Crazy.
So-
So strong.
Incoming
And
the
stealth
pain
and
token
lone
down to
operative.
13. So we're gonna put the rats into the stealth suit and the devilfish, just in case we make that 9H.
By the way, chat,
We got a 7, they fail.
got a cat camera now.
Oh, they can't charge anyway, sorry. They got out of the moving transport.
I was checking to see if you had a assault vehicle.
Yeah, no. The Ravager is getting charged into the stealth suits.
Sure. He needs a tiny number.
Gets a-
Well, he got a bigger than tiny number. Hello, Ravager.
Put that up there. There you go.
Right there, we'll base him.
Somebody. Yep.
And then I will spend 1 for
Not
TikTok.
sure why they decided to give them lone operative. I mean,
Strength 6.
because it's.
plus 2 makes 8.
I think it's fair. I
We get
honestly,
two
it
models.
probably should have been an 18-inch lone
kill
operative
him.
instead of a 12. But
What's he like in combat?
3 strength sets, 0.
if you want
0
a
attacks.
big stealth
so
suit,
terrible.
that's the only way to do it. Just giving them,
Cool.
permanent cover at
Okay,
-1 to hit, I think isn't enough.
He advanced. We're not going to fit him in. So that is it. We will go with the Ravager.
Yep.
He'll bump in against you.
Sure.
You still... No, stealth doesn't work in combat with
Stealth
you.
does not work in combat now.
Hitting on 4s. Strength 6. 1
That's
wound,
one.
AP0, 1 damage.
Get in the box. He's good.
You can swing back.
They're 2 attacks each.
So the stealth suits
What do
live.
Tau do in combat? Nothing. Is your name Commander Farsight? Nope.
Indeed.
Or is he on strength 4?
E9.
Glorious melee,
Oh, well
chat.
then no.
Ravager's a +1 toughness, +1 wound.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right.
Um,
You
and I
score.
score 4 for burning time.
Yeah.
Two
So
difference.
I'm going to get capture enemy outpost and defend stronghold. Well, the game's telling me to do 2 completely different things, even though capture outpost is actually doable.
Commander,
really
take
fun.
all the objectives. Which objectives should I focus
Capture
on,
outpost
sure?
is doable.
Every one of them.
Let's come down here.
At the end of the
yeah,
turn, I
that's
want you to have every objective.
Salter there. you've done a fairly decent job at zoning me, so that's not happening.
I can throw bubbles if you want, but I think I have it pretty deep.
You should be fine.
I don't think there's any gap more than 18 between any.
Alright, well, regardless, I owe you some battle shocks. And by some, I
yes.
just mean that one stealth suit. So the one little stealth suit who could
Ooh.
fails, actually.
Okay, that gets me a pain token.
And the strat's after, or sorry, it's before you roll now. Yes, it is. So
Yes.
he cannot guide for shit this turn. No, he can just
Or-
stay back there. It's fine.
Or do you teleport homers?
Or do worse. Well, I already
Oh no, that's sorry, you're not fixed. Yeah.
Another battle
well,
shock
I'm going to
matters
defend a
much, yeah.
stronghold, I think. That's going to happen. Capture outpost, not so
And
much.
the stealth suits do grant a wound benefit. Reroll ones to wound when they guide. So having a unit unable to guide is kind of a big deal. Plus a
They
pain token transitions over.
probably should have died. So can he fit through here? No, he's got to rotate. So you can put his base like that. So he'll do that. Fishy. What's in there? Cabs. You could go. You're not gonna get pulling behind that wall. But you can like go back here somewhere. Let's see where this tank can go. So the tank would have to go there. Should be 5.5. Cost me an inch on rotate, so that's 6.5. Move half an inch, that's 7.5. Or sorry, 7. Now 7.5. Go 5.5 from there, which will get me there. I disembark 3, which will get me to about there, and I shoot 10, and you're just gonna go hide behind your fucking raider and not let me do that. So that's not gonna happen. Raider 5 still has 5 racks in it.
5 rats in it. Yep.
Put space pop up yet? No. Where's it? This thing. Here. Is that within 9 of you? Yes. Boo. I gotta actually decide how I want to play this turn. Or go like 14. That is actually hilarious. I could actually do capture enemy outpost. Just yeet some crisis suits up here. Oh, that's such a horrible idea. Take 8 points on secondaries and give you 2, 4, 6, 8, and give you 12? I mean, deny your primary, I guess, but you're just going to get idiots out on the objective. Six, 12. I don't even clear you. Good question. Before I even consider doing this, so you would have to go here. Should be 4. 5.5, and then you can go 12.5 to there, and then I can move 12 after I shoot you, which will get me to 9. No, that's not gonna work. All right, well, that's good to know. Oh, I scored 10 primary or 5 primary?
5.
Yep. Okay. So you can't guide, so you're just gonna hide. Space Pope, I don't know what I want to do with you. I think you guys come out. I think you have to. This turn. The Raider is not on the objective?
It is not. No.
Okay.
He was short.
Cool. Where's 18 to this thing? That is doable. Oh, the Ravager's T9 though, right? Yeah, it is T9.
T9, yeah.
Killing it quite as easily. I think I just kill 2 Raiders and call it a day. 3 Dark Lances, not the scariest thing in the world. Raider 6.
That's 10 rats with Rakarth.
No, this is the turn I actually have to think and not be a total idiot. So 3, where's 18? So you're gonna go up there. 5, and you'll go to there. 3.5. So you know what? We'll swap these 2 around. There we go. So they'll do that. The breachers will get out. I want to get out. I really don't. I really don't have a choice. I gotta kill these stupid racks this turn. These guys only give up 4 points when they die. That's fine. You'll go here. I guess I'll do this properly. So you're good. You're within 2 of the tank. You're within 2 of the tank. They're on 25 level bases, so. Are you within 2 of the tank? Yes. Cool. So that's 6.5, and then go another. Wait.
Here come the
6.
boys.
What am I doing?
Big breacher energy over here,
Yeah,
Jay.
that'll work. You do that. The tank. Let's see, Tanky McTank face will just come down here, park his butt on the objective, and look at this thing.
So the Devilfish is
Menacingly.
only OC2. One thing to keep in mind is that if we don't see an appropriate level of screening from Devin, we could potentially watch Haliveraith drop Scourges off the objective, fire, and then they have a built-in fire and fade that could put them back on the objective. Now, I imagine what's going to happen is that these Crisis Battle Suits are then they're going to get a strike and fade and move back to the objective anyway.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But we'll see.
Right.
Okay, so I can't be on the objective and be within 18 of you. That's fine. You'll do that. Anva will just go touch the objective. Do his Space Pope thing. This guy will just wander over here. Go a little bit further. You can still see him. These 2 will fall the fuck back. What does the Kronos have for guns?
Strength 5 AP1 blast weapon and a Strength 5 AP1 flamer. They both ignore cover.
Well, that sounds less than fun. So what you're telling me is don't go near him. Gotcha.
But in combat, he hits like nothing.
Yeah, I just want to get Overwatch by him.
Yeah.
What's the range on the flamer? 12?
12 on the flamer.
Yeah, I'll just stay outside 12. Like that, not even. Where's the Peltagon? Peltagon just wants to be just within 6. Where's
Yeah,
yours?
from the tip.
Yep. He's good there?
Yep.
And I don't think the Kronos can see me. It can. So I'll just go here, just make sure the Kronos can't see. Where is you? That looks good.
Kronos does
Back
have a
up to
pretty
that.
solid flamer.
Looks
Trying to avoid a cheeky Overwatch there.
good. Can you still see me?
It is only D6 shots, though, so getting 3 through is a little bit questionable. Or
guy.
4 through, I guess.
So he'll just go back a bit. Gotta be 1.8. That's out of that. I think we just do it this way. Is there a way to avoid this? 2.
I'm not sure you could. You might be able to. No, but to get within 6, I'm not sure that you can avoid it. Maybe not there.
It's got to be over a little bit more. 1.1, we're still good.
You're right under his gun, though.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think that's gonna work. Actually, you can go a little bit further. Fucking Kronos. No, I can't.
This
Okay, that's fine.
damn
I'm just gonna accept the fact I'm
Kronos.
not getting that. Where is 12? I'll just take the 12. I'll just go over here. Cool. And I gotta drop people in. Do I want to drop the big unit in? Big unit with no invols. Ooh boy. Can you fall back and shoot?
No fallback and shoot. I can shoot while I'm in combat if you're Mega Raider because of big guns.
But if I kill the raider and charge the guys, then you're kind of
no fallback and shoot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those ghost kill battlesuits do like getting stuck in. They have a 2+ save, so they're tough to kill with these small infantry weapons.
Yep, we'll do that, no
And
problem. All right, that's fine. I'll bring these guys in.
they can fire out of melee in future turns as well, because they are themselves a vehicle.
9.8. I can go by another half an inch up. Put the commander here. Do I want to guide them?
Just sleeping
Not
perfectly where the
particularly.
crisis battle
You guys
suits
will guide the keel. You guys are going to split, so no guiding.
Oh, Nergal Matt, we're winning for
You-
sure. We're winning.
Are probably just going to guide the tank of anything. I don't
More
really
like
want to
we're
bring touchers
whining.
in this turn, so I'm just not. All right. Do I just bring in all the stealth suits? No, you didn't give me any other good targets. Okay. All right, that'll work. Shooting.
Okay. I'm gonna rapid ingress.
Oh, sure.
So here comes Scourges. So this way, even if the large Crisis Battlesuit team, it's not able to screen you with a strike and fade, and you're likely to be able to move out and shoot them, unless they can strike and fade forward, in which case you're closer to the other Dark Lances and the Cavalry Warriors anyway. It's a bit of a sandwich for that unit. You definitely don't want to get hit by all those Dark Lances on the
I can-
unshielded Battlesuit team, which is what that one is.
Oh, the ghost kill.
Yeah.
That guy's got a. You're good now, and that guy's good.
Fits that, and you've got no sight there. Don't think. Can you make it tuck in a little bit
Nope.
more?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, because you don't have any ability to move again and then shoot, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Cheeky.
they will go there.
Alrighty.
Cheeky drop, I
shoot
like
you.
it.
Ghost kill will guide the devilfish to shoot at the raider.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put the seeker missiles into you.
Okay.
On 3s.
I'm going to
And,
move Inky to the bottom here, chat.
That.
Sits up invuln.
Yes, you're good. Keel will shoot the raider.
Okay.
So the burst cannon. On 5s. Rolling.
That way we
Two,
can
maybe
see the
nothing.
Crisis Suits.
Saves.
Then the raker overcharged. Actually. Yeah, you're gonna cover all overcharge. So those miss. 2. Maybe 2s.
So 5s. Saves.
Okay. Overheat. He's good. Well, that was unexpected.
Yeah. I thought he was going to die, and I was going to get out and score the objective once I clear my battle shock.
Oh, okay then. Well,
Yeah,
that happened.
so-
That happened, I guess. We'll do Ghost Kill back here. He's going to shoot Raider number 3 with the stealth suits guiding him.
Okay.
They can fall back and shoot on the Shazwari so they can guide. The burst cannon, I think, is in range. Yep. So we'll start with the burst cannon on 3s and on 5s. Try again because it's swim linked. 2 wounds, maybe nothing, no cover.
No cover, so takes 1.
Yep. The Raker on 3s. And on 4s. 2, AP2, no cover.
AP2, no cover, so sits. Saves 1.
Cool, the Stealth Suit Sergeant
Was
will
it
shoot.
3
3
damage?
3 damage. Oh, does he
Uh,
hurt himself?
and hazards.
Arm the catnip.
He does not hurt himself. The Stealth Suit Sergeant will shoot you. He misses like a fucking champion.
Sir, weapons away. Catnip
Well,
deployed.
this is so far not going well. That's a problem. Red will shoot. We'll put 3 in the Commander into the Ravager. Should I have what? No. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I have 22 Sibs. We'll put 11 Sibs into each one. And the Commanders will be going into the Ravager.
Okay, and they are overcharged.
Yeah.
Okay, but was there no guiding here?
There's no guiding here.
Oh, because you're split fire. Yeah.
The Crisis Suits have weapon support systems, so they don't take hit mods. The Commander does take hit mods, but he hits on 3s.
Yeah. Okay, I want lightning fast. We'll just see if we survive.
Cool, so we'll do the Raider first. So 11 Sibs is going to be 33 shots.
Okay.
Yeah, the downside of the guiding here,
Hitting on 4s.
the reason we're not guiding for Devin is that
6s
the
explode once because they have the turn 2 Kion.
guided split would
4s.
be reduce their
13
ballistic skill by
82s.
1. So the split attacks against the non-guided unit would be significantly worse. So you're likely to kill your guided target, but highly unlikely to do anything else. So we're just going to try for maximum damage on 2 separate units here from Devin.
The other one. Cool. Reds hit on 3s. Blues hit on 4s. So these miss. These miss. And I get 2 more back in the pool. I wound the Ravager on 5s.
Yes.
6 AP2. I can see him fairly clearly.
Okay.
2 damage bar.
Saves 1. 1 win left.
I guess the Ghost Kill's gotta charge you. Or I shoot you with thing here, but they're out of range. I could just kill these
What did
guys
Devin
with
put weapon
Crisis.
support on his Crisis? He said that was a
Just leave
mistake.
that Raider alone for now. Alright, that's fine. I gotta do Hazardous. Right, this is the unit that's actually scary to do Hazardous on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22. Don't roll 1s. That's actually fine. So I'll put two of them go with Commander, and one will just go on Crisis.
Are you allowed to split it like that?
Yep. Hazardous is the only thing you can do that with.
Don't you have to roll the 4 separate though?
Nope. You roll all the hazardous tests, and then you assign failed tests to models that have hazardous weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, you know I have a bunch of precision, right?
Actually, how much precision do you have? Just out of curiosity.
All the rats have a sniper rifle for every 5, and then the solitaire and Urian Rack are their precision.
What's the profile on the sniper rifle?
Strength sits AP2, 3 damage. Hits on a 3.
Yeah, so just Devin said at the beginning that he mistook the ability for the battlesuit support system the weapon support system, I should say, that it ignored ballistic skill modifiers, but it doesn't. So he thought he could split fire for free, but realized after he constructed the list that he couldn't, which is why he originally put them on. But I think were he to retool it, he would put shield generators there.
Did any capture die?
Yeah, so weird idiosyncrasy of the hazardous roll, by the way, chat. The hazardous on characters and units is extremely ambiguous. It's not assigned as a mortal wound from an attack, so unlike most mortal wounds, it doesn't get assigned to models who are already damaged. It is instead only assigned to models with hazardous weapons at the controlling player's discretion. So most places, it gets awkward with an attached character because you could potentially split your hazardous failures between the character and the attached unit to keep models in the unit alive as possible. So you keep as many cyclic ion blasters firing as you can.
Really quickly kill that Raider.
So Ravager's still alive. We could see a tank shock from the Ghost Keel. It is
Should be
strength
fine. All right,
6,
we'll
so
do
pretty
Green
good.
Crisis. I'll put the commander and one
Pretty
guy
good
into
we
the
kill it.
cabs here.
You like the cat cam necromancer? That's nice to hear. I'm sure Inky appreciates that too. Although she's currently staring at a wall right now.
You're getting cover. You have a 4-up armor on cabs still.
Yes.
Yeah, so they'll just all recharge.
Overcharging the other Trice's team. Wow.
So this will
We're getting
be-
feisty today.
18 shots into the Raider.
Used overcharging on Overrush to kill the closest models and make the charge harder. That is
Hitting on
cute.
4s.
That's extremely cute. I like that, chat.
Great start, guys. Winning on 4s. End up being okay. 5 involves, I guess. It's dead.
Ooh.
Okay.
Does he go boom?
Your this little flicker field not turning on.
It's not. Okay,
Just
so we'll do the
vaporizes.
rest.
Cool. And then into
So we're down 2 Raiders so far. That's it for
Cobbleites.
Drukhari.
Red hits on 3s. Blue hits on 4s. And then 2s. 12 AP2s with cover to the Cobbs.
Okay. Vibes. Do we lose sits? We lose the rifles and we'll lose the shredder.
Cool, I'll do hazardous for them. 3, 6, 9, 13. Take 1. I'll just put it on a. I'll put it on a suit. And they're
For the 5 guys who get out,
and they are going to fuck right off.
they take nothing.
And they're gonna fuck right off. First one, put it on the commander. I'll put it on the commander actually. Fuck it.
And that's 2 points to fall back. Or move after shooting.
Practice. Okay. Breachers will shoot you.
Okay.
Did you use any racks or no?
No, I rolled 3+ on all of them. Actually. We're good. Rats still have a 5-up invulnerable, or 5-up healed on pain. Sits up.
Other than that, they're just
1, yeah.
Sure.
1 wound. T4.
cool. I'll put 5 breachers into them.
Okay.
And I'll put everything else into them.
Okay.
So 15 on 3s, hit 10, wound. You have a 5-up, 5-up?
Sits up, 5-up.
Oh, a 6-up, 5-up.
Yeah.
They're T4 or T5?
T4.
I'll put 6 breachers into them and the rest into the guys over there.
Okay.
Be 18 shots. Into the unit right in front of me. So this is into the unit right in front of me on 3s. And on 3s, you're on an objective, so I roll a wound. It's going to be 10.
It's an
to the
interesting
front rack unit.
Unlike
Such as-
most reroll abilities, the Breacher team's reroll only requires that the enemy be on an objective. It doesn't check whether or not they control the objective, which makes it more powerful than a lot of equivalent abilities like Rubric Marines. But on the flip side, it doesn't give you any ability when you're targeting somebody not on an objective. You don't get any rerolls or anything. You're just a man. You are but a man.
Do you care about AP at all or no?
No, rats don't matter for AP.
I guess we'll just roll the gun drones together. Gun drones on 5s. And then on 3s, we're rolling the wings through twin linked. 3 more.
Sits and 5s.
Ooh,
There's 1.
Got
spicy.
1 guy left.
Yeah. Do we?
Almost got all of them, but not quite.
And the Fireblade. It's on 3 space. Yeah, it's on 3 space. So 3 shots on the
I wonder if
Fireblade.
there was a position where maybe Haliveraith
All
wasn't
hit.
expecting the
All
breachers to
threes.
do quite that much damage.
2 wounds from
If there was a
Fireblade.
position where you could have blocked some line of sight with these guys across
And they're 2
towards
damage
the
each.
edge of
He's
the
dead.
wall here, or maybe
Okay,
even inside this ruin.
Sure do.
Look at those breachers go! Hot damn!
Alrighty.
Just murdering everybody over here.
Okay, well, that's not ideal, but whatever.
So Devin has protected his home objective
charge
pretty
you, I
well with
guess.
the Crisis Suit back
Crisis
here.
will charge the Ravager.
Attempting a charge. That would get
9.
them out of threat range of the Scourges, which would be good.
So close, but so far.
Yeah.
Do I want to reroll that? What do you need to go here? 6. How many Dark Lancers in this unit? You have what? The 1 Dark Lance, 2 Blasters, and the Blast Pistol?
1 Dark Lance, 1 Blaster, 1 Splinter Cannon, and 1 Pistol. Yeah.
Sure, that's fine. I'll let that fail. The Ghost Kill will charge the cabs.
Okay.
He's in with a 10.
Big
He gets the big
charge.
charge.
Who is he a
Over
tank shock?
here.
Their OC is extremely high right now. Each of those is OC2, so that's 6 by itself,
Let's do
plus 3 from the
that.
Ravager. Potentially 9 OC on the objective if we don't kill these
We need
guys.
to go 10.
Huge charge here.
I would need a giant number. So I'm going to try and roll a giant number. That is not a number worth measuring.
Okay.
The Ghost Kill here will just charge the Raider.
Sure.
So you want to try charging backwards. What's he need to charge backwards? So he would have to go here. 6. He would need a 10. He'll just charge the Raider.
Okay.
4 should do it. Yep. Cool. Ghost Kill, Tank Shock, these guys.
Okay.
So I get, I think I'm strength 6. Yep, so I get 8 dice. 8 dice on 5s. Kill 1 guy.
Unlucky. Jeez. I don't know if you want to kill the model on the objective. Though. It pulls the battle suit out,
I
but he's still going
guess
to be able to pile
I'll
in.
punch you or something. Ghost Kill, punch this Raider. 3 times. On 5s and on 5s. No. Ghost Kill there. We'll punch these cabs. 5s and 2s. 2 wounds at AP, nothing.
4s.
Hey,
One
killed a
dice.
guy. Look at you, Ghost Kill.
Okay.
That's it. Punch me back.
Alright, Warriors. 4 swings. On 3s and 6s. Nope. Raider on 4s. And 5s. Swing 6. 2. AP 0.
He's good.
Well, assuming we don't get unlucky on Battle Shock,
That
it looks
will
like
be it for
Haliveraith
me.
will retain one objective.
I think so. I'm going to score not capture outpost. Defense stronghold starts. I'll gain the command point, and I'll pass the turn to you.
Start a phase.
Battle shock
I-
those caps.
Yeah, I gotta just read when I apply the sticky. Where's end of command phase, so I do have to battle shock first. And you are OC 3, Ravagers 3, so I pass. If I pass, I hold it for 10. I only get 10.
Yeah, I wonder
well,
if we're in insane
restricted
bravery
6.
territory today.
Or we fail, so it's contested.
Cool.
Should have done it. No.
No, failed
it's
it.
2 to 3.
Oof.
Okay. Command phase done. Movement.
That's unfortunate. Keeping Haliveraith low on points, but he is still ahead.
You don't have anything that helps. in
Largely
Overwatch,
because
right?
of that
Just
bring it
base
down.
sixes.
There's base 6s. I'll get Callion in Overwatch when it's
Okay.
that unit's turn to get Callion. So red will get it for Overwatch this turn, green will not.
But that Ravager is going to remain stationary, so you can't shoot it. These guys. What are we doing? really enough. We could advance. Yeah. So my Scourges will advance. They have Assault Defense. They can go 17.
So Heat Lances on the Scourges. So we can advance, shoot, and then move again.
And they can move 6 after they shoot as well.
I'm going to shoot you with Crisis right now.
Okay.
Not overcharging for this, because I don't really think I need to. 3, 6, 9. Why am I counting this out? It's 9, 18, 27, 39.
Crisis suits are OC2. I wonder if we're just trying to get to the unshielded unit. I think we are.
Not overcharging.
I guess they're only 18 inches, though.
It's a good number of 6s.
Scourges, I think he might be dead. That seems aggressive.
5,
That's a Ripperonis.
5 of Invuln. Ugh.
Yeah.
Open.
No.
Right.
That seemed aggressive, huh?
So
I don't know about that one, chat.
Right.
I would have maybe taken my devilfish and felt okay about it, or just lit up a ghost kill. They could have really plugged that ghost kill pretty hard with the high AP on the Heat Lances, but that felt very aggressive. I don't know.
Ghost skills. They do not.
Not sure
fly.
what the goal there was.
They do
Maybe
fly, yes.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure.
Yeah, the only battle suit that doesn't fly is broadsides.
And the counter.
Broadsides, Taunar, and the Ravana.
Okay.
But 2 of those are terrible, so you never
know
have
what?
to worry about it.
You are already -1 to hit, so it doesn't matter if I fall back or not. So we get the Ravager. Easily within 12. We still want to screen this corner.
Live and takes objectives out from under you. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of generally Drukhari's kind of entire game plan. They have high OC units and super cheap transports that are just constantly surviving and stealing objectives and locking them and jumping around. They do have kind of insane anti-tank shooting.
I don't think we actually really hide from you. So.
In order to to deal damage, but that's about all they have going for them on a damage output basis. But otherwise, they do pretty solid primary objective control and good secondaries.
Let's see what we roll with the.
Oh, you're gonna bless this turn?
Yeah, maybe he's not in the best spot. I don't know. We need him to kill Fire Warriors.
Yeah, the damage output mostly comes from the. I mean, it's the embarked Cabalites. It's still a lot of Dark Lances, right? It's 9 on the Ravagers, and then 6 Raiders, so 15, and then 3 Cabalite units, so. Or 4 Cabalite units, so was it 20?
Yep.
Plus blasters, plus heat lances on the Scourges. So I mean, it's a lot, but it's a little inconsistent, especially against invulnerable saves.
You guys can't shoot because I killed the pistol.
I do think we're going to see some Crisis suits go down this turn, though.
These guys
We have an unengaged Ravager over here who's hanging out. Plus a fully loaded Raider. And these guys are unshielded currently, so they're just going to be eating the damage straight through. Did those guys fail Battle Shock earlier?
Oh, yes.
I need to take Desperate Escape.
On 1s and 2s. Thank you. They rolled 3s and are fine.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay, well, throw a token down so I don't forget that.
Did that Ravager Battle Shock too?
I did not roll for him. He's
fine.
okay.
That
Raider over there
Raider up there too.
is fine.
Nice.
Sorry, I only rolled for the objective on. Yeah.
Yeah, that would change things. I guess
Probably
if
the only one
the,
that
if the
matters, to be
Ravager
honest.
failed, the Ghost Kill
so-
would steal it, assuming he didn't
Yeah,
die.
I don't use a lot of strats on these guys. It's nice to know for Jink Shock.
You scored 5 primary, right?
Yes.
I'll put that up there for you.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get the squad out of Raider sits.
So Rax got to knock down the Conjure Fireblade. We are looking for assassination kills because we have the locked in the fixed secondary for Drukhari.
That's
So
a 10
any
man
assassinations we can get
10 man plus right, yes.
this early is going to be good. I have a sneaking suspicion this Crisis Commander might survive for a little while because he is likely going to duck away as soon as his unit gets laid low. He's going to be babied for a while. The other Crisis Commanders might be a little bit tough to get to grips with as well. So the Fireblade's an easy pickup, and Anva may be forced to push forward at some point thanks to secondary draws. So you might be able to pick up Anva as well, although he's extremely hard to kill for an army like Drukhari. -1 to hit into a 2+ invulnerable save for Dark Lances is tough, especially because he's a multi-model unit. So you have to kill his Honor Guard before killing him. So these Dark Lances are next to worthless against Anva, which is a little tough for our poor Drukhari friends.
Just being in play. And we're on the objective. This one here. We are going to come up that way. So it's 7, 8. Nine and a bit. That'll be good. Kronos will center himself on the objective. No, he will not, because then he can be seen. He'll stay tucked in his corner. That one stays there. You're strength 5, so you might kill that Ravager in combat. Four. 3. We will go there. I got a 5 and a 3.
Now that Overwatch has been burnt on those Scourges, we can kind of do whatever we want. There's a non-zero chance Ravager goes down to they're just a 4+ base save, so it could like randomly be killed in melee by these guys. Just a bunch of 5s into 5s, hope for the best. But who knows? We also have a tank shock online, probably from one of these dudes into the Crisis team to try to kill it. Although tank shocks, this game has thus far been proved ineffective, so maybe it'll get better.
I'll turn. And I think I'm on the objective there. So it's 2 and 2 for 4. I'll take that one. And
How are we doing today, chat? Hope everyone had a good day, by the way.
do we get the guys out?
Ready for some this is real like ASMR Warhammer fair. Maybe I should be quiet, let the players
we will
sort of lull
guys
us
out
into
of Raider
complacency with their dulcet tones.
on your Overwatch.
Very thematic. Yeah, this is the Tau map for this season. We've got some Tau buildings in here where they're doing a little underwater excavation.
Blaster.
Such did some more Dark Tide? Hell yeah, dude. How are you joining the new patch? I've been absolutely loving it. I hope if anybody's interested in Dark Tide, I've been putting up sort of build guides and gameplay on the VOD channel. If those pick up, I'm interested in doing more of them. A couple of them have a bunch of views, which I'm kind of excited about. But we'll see if they keep popping up. I might do some heavier editing and see if that picks up, but we'll see. Love the new patch, yeah.
Like that. Okay. I think it's 8.
Oh, the big Thunderhammer build. Yeah, I saw their post about the changes. They're already updating, so my Zealot build's invalid, or at least less good. Glad that they're nerfing Psyker, though. I felt like I couldn't play Psyker because it was too brain dead, which I guess is a little ironic for a Psyker class.
To get the Blaster up there.
Nerfing Soul Blaze. Yeah, there's some weird changes that they have perspective. Hopefully the community feedback stops them from doing those. But like monstrosity nerfs and stuff were wild. The Beast of Nurgle and or at least very, very specifically the Beast of Nurgle feels extremely easy. It just dies immediately almost. The Plague Gorgon's like kind of whatever and could take it or leave it, but the Chaos Sponge I feel like is like 100 times harder to kill than than all the other ones. Nerf anything other than a sail? They did some like buffs, and the sail honestly it looks like according to their changes they are planning on side grading it. They're making its charged attack better against elites, like almost double damage. I think once it's empowered 400 damage against elites, which is awesome. And then its smaller attack was my 20% less, which I think is totally fine. So a sail didn't even seem that bad on the nerfs. I don't think I saw any other nerfs off the top of my head, but that was the big one. Yeah, brain burst buffs. Yeah, and smite buffs as well. Smite was horrible. Unfortunate because they made a cool particle effect for it, but they made it super bad.
That is the end of my moving phase.
Just gonna look at a rapid ingress for a second.
All right, ingress for the crisis suits. Now the scourges aren't there. We have good spots
to
drop in.
Before you do that, I do have the solitaire.
Oh yeah, what's he doing?
Good bleed build for Zealot? Hell yeah. I played Martyr Zealot yesterday. I put a video up about it yesterday. Holy crap!
So he's just going to do a regular advance.
That's super duper fun.
Not a blitz.
Had like 9 wounds. And get big attack bonuses.
He can still charge out to this, right?
Oh, he can charge after an advance.
Super strong.
Okay.
Not charging him. All right, cool. Let's see what this looks like. Blaster Dark Lancer there.
Yep.
Basically just stay behind that line. Cool, so you shouldn't be able to see me there.
No, I don't think so.
Actually come a little bit further up.
Yeah, I'd like to see something new for Veteran. A lot of people are super into Veteran right now, but holy crap are they bad.
Cool.
They're really garbage.
So you should not be able to see me here?
No, I cannot see you.
Excellent. I can do it for free off the stealth suit.
ASAP Mobster, thanks for the follow.
Alright, pain tokens.
Actually, how far is this charge?
So rapid ingress.
To 9.
Locked in. We
If
got
you wanna
our
charge it
second.
Yeah, it's fine. You can
Our
charge
Crisis
it out. You don't
Commander
do it
unit
in
down
combat, so.
Infinite ammo
Okay.
assassin. Yeah, the infinite ammo combo is good. But even then, it's still like
Put one on that Ravager.
you're doing a whole build
Turtle.
so that like your guns work instead of not being very good. Like it feels like it's a band-aid. It's a build that just band-aids the weakness of the class more than makes them good. Like turns out, knives and psychic mind lasers don't run out of ammo either. Those don't need a build for it.
We keep it.
Revolver vet. I haven't heard about that. I'd love a revolver build.
Raider.
That sounds awesome. I love revolver.
That empty radar there.
It's empty. I probably don't need it. We do put one on that Ravager, who is out of range.
Is he? Actually, it looks like his aura goes through his tail.
Are you using Hellbore? Is Hellbore good?
Do we keep it?
I've mostly been on Recon Lasgun because it's I'm on like Akatran because I like it, but that's kind of personal preference, I think.
Keep one on that squad. We'll put one on the rats. Keep it.
Yeah, we played with somebody with that build, Psyker build yesterday. It was excellent. The Horde clear was real.
And we'll put one on this Ravager back here.
Sure.
We will lose it.
He almost he essentially soloed a Horde. He was very close to soloing a Horde anyway by
Okay.
himself.
Where do we start? Let's start with the rats into the breachers.
Sure.
We'll put both Hex Rifers into the Fireblade.
Mhm.
Everything else into the squad. Chance of record, living record. We'll save as one use flamer.
Okay.
Hex Rifles hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Strength 6. 2 wounds, AP2, 3 damage.
Strength 6, you said, right?
Strength 6, yeah.
Yep. So they both win. This unit's minus 1 to be wounded with shooting. So that's
Oh, okay.
so 2 at AP2.
2 at AP2
So
on the Fireblade.
Sixes. So he dies. It's 3 damage, you said, right?
Yep.
So he's dead.
Ammo.
So that gets me a pain token for the rats killing someone. It'll get me assassinate. We have 2 pistols hitting on 3s. Anti-infantry 2. 2 wounds, AP0.
2 4-ups. Kill 1.
2 Ossifactors hitting on 3s. Anti-infantry 4. Nothing. 2 liquefiers for 7. Strength 4. AP1.
So the 3 will not wound.
Okay.
So 3 AP1.
Yep. It's all the time. Yeah.
It's only shooting.
Yeah. 3 AP1.
Ooh, kill 3 more.
Nice. Solid shooting from the
That's
racks.
a-
Although that is almost a
the
perfect
other-
target for them, so to be expected.
That's pretty good. So that one's done.
Yeah, I was running Assail
We will start with this Ravager.
Assail Surge
Those go.
Staff
Hitting on 4s. Rerolling.
plus or the Lightning Staff, whatever
12.
it's called. I think it's
Nothing.
Surge.
Cool.
And
Another Ravager.
a Force
Those
Sword.
skill.
But the Force Sword, I wanted the Force Sword
AP3.
to help punch monstrosities, but I don't know
It's
if
a
it's
strong
that great.
Okay.
But my Force
we
Sword's really
have
high
the
level, so
Raider.
I like it.
His Dark Lance. It's on a 4. Misses. No reroll there. Warriors put everything into the Ghost Scale.
Yeah, the Dealing Sword does seem good. I have to play Dealing
Dark
Sword,
Lance on a
honestly.
5.
Going to higher level, like 5 Auric, Hordes are the real danger.
T
And
and
I think that
yeah,
having
Ghost
Dueling
Scale.
Sword is just like the ultimate answer for Horde is a big deal.
AP4.
Not bad. Fails damage.
Dice it's +1 for 2. We got the pistol. No rerolls.
What was the Psyker wearing?
Splinter Cannon on 5s.
I think it was just, if I remember correctly, it was just the regular red,
3 hits. Strength 3, so
like
6s.
Psyker outfit
Rifles on 4s.
with a beard. I want to say.
And 6s.
There's nothing. Do you have a shredder in there or no?
I do have a shredder.
We streamed it. We
five.
we watched you almost, or we watched whoever that
That's
was.
the thing.
Might have
I
been you.
remember your guns
Almost
not
cleared
shooting
the
more than I
entire
remember to
thing.
take my own passages tests.
3 wounds, AP0.
So 3 2-ups. He takes a wound.
Okay.
We were on
We got
Damnation, I
a little
believe.
there.
Yeah, we were definitely on Damnation at that point.
Okay.
I think Shima's leveling a Psyker right now, but he's kind of low, and so we I think we TPK'd.
That's done. This Chronos doesn't see anything.
Yeah, it was
So everything
Monday, I
inside of
think.
this
I want to
raider
say
into
is when
the
when
Ghost
that
Scale.
happened.
Sure.
I did put a banner. It fell over.
Yep.
So Dark Lance on a 4. Rerolling.
Oof.
Dark Lance on a 5. Rerolling. On a 3. Wounds.
Just use the last drone on it.
Okay. We have the blaster. Hits on a 4.
These ghost kills are so
Rerolling.
unfortunately difficult to
Splinter
remove
Cannon
with these
on
Dark
5s.
Lances. The low
Rerolling.
volume, high impact shots these guys just ignore.
2 sustained for 5. Meets this. 1 AP1, 2 damage.
1 AP1. I'm assuming you can see me. Oh yeah, you can see me clear. So 1 AP1.
Yep.
He's fine.
Okay. We got the Shredder. With 3. And 5s. 1 AP 0.
Cool. 1, 2 up. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And rifles. 4s. Rerolling. And 6s. 2.
He's good.
Raider
2
6
plus save.
is
Oh my
empty.
god.
We'll put the Dark Lance into the Ghost Scale.
Yep.
We miss. Okay. We'll put the Chronos, both guns, into the stealth suits.
Sure.
D6 shots, 4. Hitting on 3s, down to 4s.
Mhm.
I'll just add the Torrent because it's the same profile. It gets 4 additional.
Terrible matchup all around. Yeah, it's not great.
Strength 5,
We'll see
AP1,
how
ignore
we'll see how
cover.
the more exciting shooting goes, because I think we have all these lances into the crisis suits could do a ton of damage this turn.
These will be.
But it is a little bit awkward for sure.
Fill that, so he dies, and the Frey's down to 1.
This Raider, we're going to put the rifles and the pistol into him. Everything else into the crisis.
All fuel pain them.
So we'll start with him. We'll start with the pistol.
Mhm.
Hits on a 4. 3 rolls. Strength 8. Wounds. AP3.
He gets a 6 up. Nope, he's dead.
Okay. That gets me a pain token.
Pain
Then we
token
have,
cycling has begun.
We got a 3 wound 1. So we'll start with the Splinter Cannon.
Sure.
I do think
the
we are
minus
going to
1
see a
hits,
glut
hitting
of
on
points for
4.
Drukhari coming out here pretty quickly as they
2 sustain.
kill the vehicles.
Strength 3.
We should have assassination scored for 4 at this point as well, but those are like sort of unrecoverable points, right? You score those early, you don't have the opportunity to score later. So Drukhari's going to look like they're in the lead for a while before we start to see
I can definitely see the wounded guy.
Devin, I think, climb back in the late game, assuming that he doesn't lose too many crisis suits here, but I think he should be fine. Even the 2 small units of crisis suits are probably enough to keep him in
5
things.
wounds.
But these ghost kills tanking forever is certainly helped.
We got the Dark Lenses. First one on a 3, re-rolling. Second one on a 4, re-rolling. On Deuce. 1 wound, AP3.
These are AP3, so this will be on a 5. Go through, damage.
Dice hits plus 2 is 8.
Oof.
Stop. He lives.
Okay.
Whoa! Look at these feel no pains, chat. Are you kidding me?
Just have the Shredder and the rifle.
Devin 6s have been
rifles
fire
are
so
going,
far.
that's all.
The rifle was gone, yes.
Yes.
The Shredder gets 5. On 3s. 2 wounds, AP 0.
So 2 3-ups. What do you have left that can shoot him? Just the Ravager?
Just the Ravager.
3-up. No, I want to shoot and scoot next turn. That's fine. The other 3-up save failed him. Wow, okay. Little veins? No, he just dies.
That Ghost Keel is annoying, but I think the Ravager's gonna go into the Crisis. They're doing much more damage.
Sure.
So he's wounded, so he's -1 to hit.
Yeah, the crisis suits are,
Force.
especially against this army where the raiders are all toughness 8. The strength 8 crisis suits are kind of a silver bullet. This is almost the perfect target that they want to shoot at. They're basically perfectly statted.
4. Do I reroll that?
You could reroll a 2 into a 1.
Yeah, I'm still gonna risk it.
Oh
one.
no!
I told you.
What are these dice, chat?
Yeah, he takes 2.
And he makes one. The 2 into the 1.
All right.
Devin called it too. That's so
That's
rude.
him. So we shot there.
You're gonna try to
Believe
engage
that is
them.
Everything.
They can big guns out, so it's not the end of the world if they get
Purges.
engaged.
Do I want any pain tokens down? He needs a 5. I think I'm okay there. You do have a fallback and who can fall back and shoot?
The ghost kill.
Ghost kill?
The crisis
And,
cannot, but they can just shoot into combat.
Yeah, unless I'm on the other side of the wall.
Well, if you roll high enough to
Yeah, yeah. No, if I roll high enough, absolutely.
make base. Also, I can just pile in over here and see
Yep.
you.
Do I have to-
If you charge the crisis, I'm going to be shooting you next turn with the crisis.
I feel like that is.
Also, if you charge me, I hold this objective.
Oh, well, this Ravager. It's here.
Oh, well, you could.
He might fail.
It's an 8-inch charge. You could just fail it.
Yeah. But you just fall back and shoot me, so I'd rather tie something up and limit your shooting, limit your maneuverability. So I'm gonna risk that.
Sure. So the cabs are going to go into the crisis.
Yeah, I think so. I'm still putting down my tokens, but
Oh, okay. I see.
So we can use pain tokens for our free
there.
reroll charge.
Yeah, he's
Weird that you have to
gonna
declare it beforehand,
stay
but
making you come for me.
it is a non-command point resource, so it's
Maybe he gets this.
kind of nice.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go for some long charges this turn.
So that'll be my
Haliveraith's
only
really pulling it
token.
out.
It's just lost.
Cool. Just on the cab. So they're going to go for the 9 charge into the crisis.
Yeah, you don't have grenades on them. You can't do the -2 charge.
No. That's only.
That's only on the breachers.
On breaches. It's not worth it. It's a 5-inch charge. If I do it.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go for that 9. See if we get it.
All right.
Drum roll, please.
7,
Almost.
6.
Oh, flubbed it.
It happens.
Yeah,
Rats
only a
into
coin
breachers.
flip for the 9er.
5.
There's the 5. Should he use the -2 strat, maybe? Very nice.
If you had rolled a 4, I was going to be so upset. that I didn't
Yeah, I still have a command point. I think so.
Hey, you could roll a 4 twice in a row.
Or I'd probably just send the solitaire.
Hey, he could fail too.
Yep.
If you just roll like shit,
Yeah, that's how you win, right?
that's how
Easy.
that's how you play 40k.
Game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like both of our shooting's been a little weaker.
Well, you didn't have a good turn 1, and then my turn 2. Like honestly, like that Ravager should have been dead. That Raider should have been dead. You should have lost another vehicle over here.
All right.
Whatever. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Let's see if the solitaire makes it. If he doesn't, it's not a big
Yeah, he needs
deal.
a 9.
He needs a 9. No, that's fine. All right. Kronos into Ghost Kill needs a 5.
Mhm.
It fails.
Ooh.
Raider into.
You know I could just fall back and shoot, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
But,
just making sure you knew.
Yeah. I mean, it's gets me an attack or 2. It's better than nothing.
Alright.
Push you a little further up the thing. And yeah, Ravager will pink shock those guys, I think. Yeah. Into the Ghost Kill.
Inky has come down from her throne.
Um,
Cat came off.
it's enough to go 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Ravager into the Crisis. With a 6. Should be 1, 2.
Yep. Yeah. You're good. You're good.
Basically, base those 2.
Sure.
Maybe not quite the 1, but we base that guy with the gun. Spend 1 for Tank Shock.
Mm-hmm.
8 dice on 5s. 4 mortals.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's spicy.
Yeah, that's all. Charge phase, fight phase. I'm gonna put a token on the rats to reroll.
Lucky he didn't battle
yeah,
shock.
it's
Yeah,
not
got a
really-
whole crisis suit out of that, and is gonna engage them. Wow. The engage is big because it makes Devin's
Yeah,
guide
you
really
don't have an
weird,
interrupt, not that-
and
not
can
that responsive.
potentially impose. I guess
Um,
mostly just that's the guide thing.
just gonna have to here,
I think they'll still fire normally with their ignore hit penalties.
there. And everyone.
There's the
is supporting.
aforementioned Uri and
They're not quite
Rankarth.
touching, but it's a little fiddly in TTS. You're okay with that?
Fine.
We'll start with the rats themselves. Hitting on 3s, rerolling. And 4s. 7 AP0.
That's it.
Yeah, no, they're terrible.
I'm terrible at rolling 4-ups, so it's fine.
And then Rakarth has 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling for the pain token, and anti-infantry 2, 4 AP 1.
Oh, he's less terrible. Oh, look, they're dead.
Good job, team. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Okay. I'm piling the guys who aren't within 3 of the or touching the objective onto the objective.
Sure.
Well, that guy won't consolidate. Raider into Ghost Steel, 3 attacks.
Sure.
1 hit. 1 of 5. Nope.
Nope.
Ravager into Crisis.
Sure.
4s, 5s because he's wounded. Sorry, they both wounded there, so 1 wound, AP 0.
1 at AP 0?
Yep.
Good.
You fight first, or oh, sorry, yeah, you fight
Yes.
first. The Ghost Kill against the Raider.
Yep.
Have the charge there. Yep.
Hits twice. Nope. He's only swing 6.
Okay, 3 attacks on 4s and on 5s. Nothing.
Cool. And just the rest of my miscellaneous bullshit. I think that's
Yeah, just
well, Ghost Kill into the Raider up there. 1 hit. Nothing. These 3 will hit this thing.
All right. Moment of truth, chat. See if the Ravager
It's gonna be,
survives.
6 from the Crisis. The Commander is the same, but he hits on 4s. Wow. They all missed.
Whoa!
living up to their name.
Sounds
God,
like
I
it is
love
a
Tile.
crisis.
That's all right.
So that's my turn. I got 4 battle suits over
Yeah,
this turn.
you got 4 battle
and that's it.
That's just all clone shit. You have,
Yeah.
you get 4 more battle suits. I defend Stronghold.
And I got Assassinate for the Fireblade.
My turn.
Your turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we said, Drukhari are going to be in the
Battle
lead for a
Shock.
little while here, but they're going to slowly run out of things to score points on. So as Haliveraith murders battlesuits and characters, he's going to have a tougher time sort of closing those scores out. So he's going to have a tougher time scoring in the future. So right now he is 10 points up, but those 2 points can be recovered by Tau. Whereas his points, once they're scored, they're gone forever, essentially.
A unit, they get an additional token.
Cool. That Stealth Suit will take Battle Shock. He's good on a 7. Alrighty. Let's see how much shit I can kill. You go 8 inches there. You can see that guy. So we're going to do that. Whee!
1 wound. I think I overwatch you with the rats.
10-man racks. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The
So the 2 liquefiers.
They do have a lot of shooting. I mean, we saw what they did to the Fire Warriors, and I think they're a good trading unit. Plus, if you don't one-shot them, Urian Rakarth brings them back, which is kind of sweet. I think you
3
can
wounds.
pay for -1 to wound, I believe, right?
He did.
Okay, it's 2 more
Ooh.
pain tokens.
So clipped out
Let's
the
get that out of
Crisis,
way.
or the
Alright, this
Stealth
Ghost
Battle Suit.
Kill.
That's
What
cute.
the fuck do you want to do? God, this fucking Ravager. Okay, well, whatever.
So extend battle lines is going to be a little bit awkward. I think the easy mode would have been to just burn the racks down with Crisis shooting and then hold that with the stealth battle suit. But the reason that Haliveraith wants to kill that guy is that it opens up either the Crisis suits or Anvad moving to the center, and that means that he can counterpunch with the Solitaire and potentially, hopefully, score himself an assassination point.
4.5, 5.5, 10. And then that'll be 6 and 4. Alrighty, let's see here. This I'd like to kill. So you can just leave the tank on the objective. He does not care about getting close to you. You can just see all the breach. You can see them all. Alrighty. This is really annoying, but I'd like to kill these racks, and I'd like to The tank just will stay on the objective. These stupid racks need to go away. This solitaire needs to go away. So I could go 7 and just go there. And they can draw line sight to the solitaire and guide the ghost kill. Oops. Raider 6 has... No, Raider 6 is empty. Raider 3 has people in it, right?
3 and 1. So it's this one back here and this one up here.
Gotcha. When I kill this thing, you're just going to get out, so... It makes no difference to me. I'll just go here. He's just going to go be the biggest annoying piece of shit in the world. I love that guy. He's great. Alrighty, Mr. Space Pope, what the fuck do you want to do? You want to run at racks. Because it's funny. These, actually, let me put them over here. These Crisis.
Yeah,
Go
champ.
4.5.
It's a cheeky solitaire for some counterpunch.
9. I think go another 9.
Tried to charge the ghost kill, but he flubbed it. unfortunately.
Here.
Yeah, alright, well,
See
characters are coming out.
solitaire.
I'm trying to deal with
Perfect.
the solitaire, and the Tetris have to pump off the
We'll
Sable
close-
Edge too.
That's still good. So we'll go 2. 4.5. Just want to double check that for me.
Yeah, I think you're just in.
Perfect.
Because I got the little bit of heat flying out in the wind.
This is keep. You have nothing left in Deep Strike?
Nothing left in Deep Strike, no.
6. 11. $3.5. 4, 5. 7.5. 8, 12. God, I love this unit. They just go wherever the fuck they want. Crisis suits are so good. Okie dokie. Gonna bring in some Tetras. Or else they die, and that will be sad.
18-inch movement is indeed a
Some
hell of a
Tetras over
drug.
here.
If I had 18-inch movement and then I lost it, I don't know if I could go back. I would be stuck. I don't want to go
We'll bring
back.
some
Don't make
Tetras
me go
over
back.
here. You guys here can see the tank. 3 of them. We are within range. All of them. Good. We have Star Reserves. We do. Cool. I'll shoot you.
Okay.
Okay, big question is, how do we want to do this? I think these crisis suits are going to be forced to split pretty much no matter what. So these crisis suits will guide the Ghost Keel to shoot the Salter.
Okay.
Salter have stealth or anything?
Just fights first and loan up. You can, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're within 12 anyway. I don't,
Chat,
you can still
Gene
guide stuff
Stealers-
that's-
Yeah, guide's not affected by loan up. It's only
Gene
got
Stealers didn't move
15
18 inches in 8th
so
edition.
the Keel sitting on 3s.
They moved 40.
Every fucking time. 2s. 2 wins.
These are overcharged.
Yeah.
3 up invuln. Pass.
Awesome. Do I hurt myself? I do. Ugh. Oh. Okay.
Did
I'm
we
gonna do
just
something
axe the solitaire?
Absolutely fucking hilarious.
Oof.
Crisis are going to guide Tetris to shoot the creature.
Okay.
42
Yeah, I'm doing this
inches.
backwards.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, they
If you
move.
have any
They could
instance.
move
So Pulse Carbines will be hitting you on 3s.
20 and then
I'm in combat. It's a -1.
Oh, correct. Yes. Sorry.
14.
All fours.
46, I think.
And 2 explodes for the 6. And on 5s. 2 saves, no AP.
No, 30.
And no cover.
20,
if that's
14 in
relevant
the
to you.
charge. Yeah, 46 inches.
Just force them.
Yeah,
Guys.
Ravager.
Explode. No.
Yeah, I did that backwards.
Although, to be fair, as a melee armies in 8th edition had
Sorry, I've been
infinite throw
sick all week
ranges
and I'm trying to not hack up along right now.
because they're
Alrighty.
the board size was so big and range attacks were so powerful
may as well
that
just do
you
green.
you kind of needed it. Like Eldar had their jet bike
what's
units
your
going
rank defensively?
44, I think, as a maximum
T4,
threat.
5 wounds, 4 pinball.
Maybe more, maybe longer. I
Comes
think
back
they
to
could go
life
longer. I
twice.
think it could go 22 twice.
When does he come back? Is it the same as like the Akron one?
Yeah, end of the phase. It has to be outside engagement range.
Oh, it's at the end of the phase.
Yep.
Okay, so he's not like the Necron where if he comes back and there's still attacks, he has to take.
No, he's like a Celestine.
Oh, okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah,
Do you have any defensive strats you can use on them?
-1 to wound if I had a CP, but I'm out.
Oh, you're out of CP anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes that easy.
If a Rack does survive, Rack Earth will bring 3 of them back to life in the movement phase.
Oh, you're not living. Should we do blue? I think let's do blue first. So green's already guided someone, so they can't guide anybody else. Blue. I mean, I could just shoot cabs with the Tetra. Or I could just use the Tetras on the Ghost Keel. That makes more sense. So I'll just do blue. I think I'm just within range. I can put like one guy into the Ravager back there, but I can put a bunch of guys into this Ravager. Does the Ravager have a better invul, or no?
No, just +1 toughness and wound over the Raiders. So T9.
So much shit I have to kill. Okie dokie. I guess I'll just do the Keel first. I think that's probably the correct decision. Keel is going to use the Tetris to shoot the Ravager.
You're about to get keel hauled, Ravager.
So this is the Raker overcharged.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling to hit, thank God. The 6 just makes the 2 misses hit. You're T9 on that thing?
T9.
So 5s. 1.
Sits up invul.
Oof.
Take 3 damage.
Down to 8.
And the burst cannon. I'll hit with some explodies. 5s.
Shining Spurs could move 32. Yeah, you could move 32. And I believe if you were same Han, you could
not great.
You could advance and
But
charge.
not horrible.
But
Blue can still guide
the
someone.
detachment didn't, or the
So blue's
subfaction
gonna do
didn't roll anything
that.
else, if I remember correctly.
Blue's gonna guide the Devilfish to shoot at the caps.
Yeah.
So we just have the 2 carbines.
Yeah, everything had crazy
And,
throw
burst
ranges
cannon.
in 10th edition.
Burst cannon's red, carbines are blue.
Or in 9th edition. 8th, 9th.
They all hit you on 3s.
Even Chaos Space Marines double moved.
This dice box does not like me today.
Double moved and then charged.
Red needs 2s. They all wound. The reds are AP1, the blue is AP nothing.
Okay, we'll take you
You're
guys
getting
back. And
Yeah,
cover.
you're. They.
Yes, but
No, they-
market lights.
No,
Yeah.
no, they don't have marker lights. That's the one unit that doesn't.
Okay.
We're all 4s.
So 1 does.
It's just been disappointing shooting so far. The Tetris will shoot them.
Actually, that might not have been the guy in cover. We need to take this guy.
The Tetris will shoot the cabs. On 4s. Wow, okay. Don't want to hit you, apparently. 1 wound, maybe nothing.
Back guy in cover. 3 up.
Cool. That's super unfortunate.
Still a lot of Drukhari on this table. After all that Tau shooting. The Solitaire going down is a sad time. But if Haliveraith...
Yeah, this whole shooting phase has sucked.
Yeah, Haliveraith can convert these racks into midboard control
That's
for a
all red to
while.
do. Still have all my crisis.
He can push
Alright, that's good.
primary.
What's the angle to shoot this
But I
thing?
have a sneaking suspicion the crisis might, with their powers combined,
Like that?
deal with them.
Yeah.
One crisis can see you, maybe?
8th edition codex on a
Two?
9th edition table. Yeah, that's fair.
You tell me.
And that guy's gun, I think you. Looks like it bumps the corner.
Although the missions were like
Okay, so there's
I
one
think
guy.
a little bit
You can 4+ it if
less
you want.
forgiving in 9th.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Now everything's centrally located, but sometimes in 9th edition you had to push super far.
I think he can shoot. No, he
Losing the
definitely
threat
can't.
range was awkward.
That raider has 3
But you
wins
got
left.
survivability
3
in
wins
most
left,
codexes, so it was fine.
Whoa. They're gonna get people out of there no matter what. These guys are dead next turn. Alrighty, so the one guy that can shoot the Raider 6 will shoot Raider 6, the other 2 will shoot Raider 3.
Okay.
And they will overcharge, because why the hell not? They're dead next turn anyway. So into Raider 6. Hitting on 4s. Hitting on 3s would have been really nice. On 4s. 2 AP2s. On Raider 6.
Yeah, he's got cover, so 5s. It's 2.
Mm-hmm. Into Raider 3. Red hits on 3s. These all miss. These all explode. That goes away. 13 to the other one, though.
Oof.
Okay. He does have cover on his nose, so he's,
Yeah, he's
5s.
exceptional.
He still does. Does he explode? No. Number 3.
Yeah, 10 guys in there. We'll roll the overheats. There is 3, 6, 10 of them. They
Oh,
don't
not a
care.
single one! Look at it go. All right, but we do have Cavalry Warriors to fire back. Man, this has been a slugfest over this half of the table.
Objective.
Shout out to that Ghost Keel for being an invincible god. Is it going to just turn back around and engage a raider and give it -1 to hit?
Oh, we lose 3.
It's basically nothing.
Cats
you can
can't
do
fall
about
back and
it.
shoot, right?
They cannot.
So if I kill the raider, they're just not shooting next turn.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not-
they're just battle shot until the end of your turn, and then
No, I mean like if
Oh.
if I kill the raider, they can't fall back into it and then shoot.
yeah,
them.
no, yeah, if the raider dies, they can fall back into it as long as it's alive. If it dies, they can't.
Beautiful. All right, we'll do green. They're just gonna put everything into the racks.
Okay.
I will-
Overcharging.
Yep,
Did you roll your hazardous?
I did. Yeah, none of them
Oh.
failed.
Nice. Doing pretty good on the hazardous, at least.
That's the one thing that's going on. Holy shit, ones. So those go away. That stays. You all fuck off. That goes there. These all explode. Holy shit, that was awful. Winning on 2s. 19 involves.
What's this?
Don't worry, boss.
Good
Don't worry,
job.
guys. You'll be fine.
Cool. At least they did their job. Good job, green guys. Oh, no. That's,
Oh no, sorry. Green.
that's the racks. That's the racks.
I
You
fucked
get-
that up then.
You get field
Um,
or they have 5 up involves? Or no, they have 6 up
Yeah,
involves.
no, but Rackarth has so I got to do 10 at a time.
Oh, right. So those 2 passed.
Um,
Because you rolled 6s.
yeah,
involves?
so
I guess 10 at a time.
well, we'll see if these first 11 die. I guess. Maybe.
Oh, does Ratcroft have a better invol?
He has a 4-up invol. I think I have to redo the whole thing.
I
to make
don't.
it-
You slow roll saving throws because the attack sequence. Well, to be fair, according to the 10th edition rules, you don't have to slow roll saving throws in order for dice to be manipulated if the attack, the damage characteristic is
Okay,
consistent.
Six of them,
The
that's 12.
No.
the hazardous checks are not an attack though,
Just real successful
because
penalties.
they occur at the end of the
So
attack
fives.
sequence, and they're all rolled in a batch. I believe is the hazardous rule.
So we lose 6.
And then because you roll all hazardous checks for a unit together, and then you allocate them yourself, it wouldn't make
5
sense for
points.
them to be slow rolled.
So 2 more die.
You can take 2 more.
6s. 5s twice. That's the squad.
Yeah,
Last 3
they all occur simultaneously, so there's no slow rolling required.
And 4 up. He's perfectly fine. I get a pain token for the squad die.
You
Oh,
also
I
assign
got
them
hit by
after
space
determining
pokes, so-
fails. You assign failures yourself. It's not like a saving throw.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Wow.
All right, blue, the unit that's actually maybe going to shoot cabs.
Oh, okay.
I really want to kill this Ravager, though.
We did kill those guys. I thought they
And
didn't
just
die
charge
for a
the
second. That
cabs.
would shock
What do you
me.
like? You're scoring 10 for primary anyway next turn, so I don't think I actually need to kill the cabs right now. So we'll do blue. I will put the
Well,
commander.
it's not a
Raider.
sequencing thing. Hazardous checks are just
Sorry. Okay.
explicitly rolled together, and then you assign failures as you see fit.
Okay, so the one guy, so the guy who can't shoot the Ravager will shoot the Raider.
Whereas
And
attacks
then the other 3 will
are
shoot the Ravager.
are designed to be rolled separately.
So into the Raider. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. 6 explodes. Putting him on 4s. 3 saves to your tank.
Sits up.
He's very dead.
does.
Does he go boom boom?
Boom boom.
Sorry, then into the other thing. That's going to be 18 little sibs and 12 slightly more accurate sibs. Roll 1s. Those go away. Those are all red, so they're good. Those go away. And there are 4 of them, and there's 4 6s, so there we go. That just works out. Winning you on 5s. That many involves. You're dead. I owe you some hazardous. Green owes you hazardous too, before I forget about that. So green was... It's 13 for both of them. So green takes 2, and then red takes 1. Or not red, blue. What do you have left with precision?
Rackarth
That's
is
it.
the only position I have left.
Well, he's never gonna attack me, so... Boom. And then I'll take the other one on the Crisis Commander here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that could have been worse. Not ideal, but whatever. I'll charge you here, I guess. Excuse me. I'll charge you. Space Pope will charge Arian. Go, Gadget. Space Pope. I'll just try point you, so if you want to run away, you have to see if you die. These guys will charge these cabs on a 9. Or sorry, do I want to fuck off after I shot with anybody? Before I do things that might require CP in the charge phase. I could
At
tank.
end of phase, or do you have to trigger it?
Oh,
right
it's
after you shoot?
it's the unit after as soon as the unit shoots. I think I just tank shock the cab lights. Actually, it probably makes more sense. Yeah, I'll charge cabs with blue. All right. Whee. Actually, what did I roll? A 9.
A 9.
Well,
So
that
you
gives
can
me
over.
that gives me options. I mean, you're shooting me next turn anyway, so may as well get something out of it. Seeing if there's a way to fit one more in here. I don't think there is. Where's the wounded one? There is no wounded one. So you'll just go there and hope I kill 2 people.
There should be a wounded one. You failed one hazardous.
But it went on the commander.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Tetras will try and YOLO 9 you. Or do I have to tank shock immediately?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tank shock you. So I'll just one of the crisis. They're strength 5. It'll be 7 dice. Fives, I guess. Kill 3 cabs. They're strength 5, right? Yes, they are. Cool. These Tetras will YOLO charge you. I think I just do these crisis first, actually. These crisis will charge.
Where's Commander Chacho when we need him?
Need a 9.
This is like the most tank shock that's ever happened in the history of the universe. Everybody's tank shocking up in here.
Do I want to re-roll that? If I make it, that'll take 1. Actually, that doesn't actually change anything, because Raider 6 is empty. It'll just fall back into it. And shoot me regardless, so that doesn't actually change anything. So I'll roll the CP. Tetras will charge there on a 9. Nope. I like rolling 8s, though. The Ghost Kill can't charge, so you fall back. Where are my cards this turn? Oh, bring it down, extend battle, which I think I just scored. So Cool. 'Cause yeah, 'cause I hold middle. Extend is yours plus one of it, right?
Yours was one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have that already. Alrighty. That's it for that. I guess I'll just stab you.
Okay.
Price suits here. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be. These are the idiot suits. This is the commander. Just gonna double check. I think his thing's shooting phase only for the real ones, or range attacks, I should say. I believe. Yep, range attack only. So these will be hitting you red on 4s and blue on 5s. They did better than their friends. They all won you on 3s. 7 AP nothings. Kill 4 cabs.
There's 4. Six left. Okay.
And then Space Pope into Urian. We'll do the Space Pope himself. Will be the red, and then the bodyguards are really hit on 3s. And they have 3 attacks each. So blue's the bodyguards, red is Anva.
Okay.
Anva missed.
D4.
2 wounds.
4s. 2 damage.
They're just one damage.
4s. He's
Yes.
fine.
How melee?
Oh, sorry. I at the start of the phase, I meant to put a token on him.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's fine.
So he gets to reroll the hit.
Sure. All right.
That was it.
That's it for me.
5 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2s.
Minus 1 to hit and wound.
It's just a 4. Yeah, so we'll use precision to target Anva.
Let's. Wait, can you?
I don't know why not. It's precision.
But the whole unit's a character.
Yeah, he's not an attached character. So I don't know if that will trigger.
All right, let's pause the time and just check the ruling on that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Just pause time. Trevi, how does this work?
Yeah, it's not an attached.
I thought I can pick if there's multiple characters. I get to pick like against Necrons. I can pick a Cryptek or a.
No, yeah. No, I don't know how it works against units that are entirely
right.
characters.
This isn't an attached unit. It's just a
yeah.
It's just a
Sure.
character unit.
Wait, doesn't precision only work for bodyguard units anyway?
Yes, that's why it doesn't work against you.
Good. Let's see.
And allocate attacks to character models.
Yeah,
so
each
if
time
all
an-
3 are character
an
models,
attack
I can pick which
Made
one
with
I
a
want.
precision weapon successfully wins an attached unit. This is not an attached unit.
Oh,
It's simply a
attached
unit with
yeah.
a character in it.
So maybe it doesn't work.
It's a character.
You're not an
unit
attached
itself.
unit.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it worked.
Okay. No problem.
Clock going. Just do 2 while you roll your attacks.
2s down to 3s. Rerolling.
Yep.
Are you doing your thing when I start the?
Oh no.
Anti-infantry 2. 4 wounds. AP 1. Die 3 damage.
It's just. Oh, it's 5/3 damage.
Die 3.
Oh, it's
D3.
D3 damage. Oh, okay. I should be fine here. I got 1 CP in the bank, so I will do the first 2 4 pinballs. They're good, and the other 2, he does not care.
Sounds good.
Your cabs over here get to punch some crisis suits.
All right. Does matter. So the regular guy hits on 3s, and no, and 3s.
And those crisis suits did a number on these cavalry warriors.
1 AP 1.
These crisis
1
suits have been
AP1.
rocketed in melee the whole game. Bonk,
Okay.
bonk, bonk. Well, now
Sounds
we are
good.
looking a little
So that'll be
slim
it
on the
for
ground
me.
for
Pass turn to
Drukhari.
you. I scored 5 primary this turn.
Yes.
Yes, and I score 5 on BI. Bring it down, and 5 on extend.
Bring it down. You get 8, I think. Isn't that
It doesn't.
caps higher?
Does it cap? Does it cap higher? Right, it caps at 8, so I score 8 for that. You're right.
4 short.
Yeah, you got at least 3 boats this turn, I think. Yeah. Raider, Ravager, and
I killed 4 posts this
Ravager.
turn, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it down's a good pull here for both players. There's probably an argument to be made for taking bring it down
battle shots.
for the Tau,
it's gonna
but
clear off
as
the
a
big
fixed
squad,
secondary. But
the
I
two-man
think that
squad.
it's better not to be honest.
Are good. Raiders good. Chronos good. Raider good. Chronos good. Rackart good. Warriors. They are battle shot. Which is terrible because I wanted to grenade you with my pistol. Oh no, I can't grenade him anyway.
You can't grenade with engagement range.
Okay. I do put a sticky here because I have Catalites controlling it.
Mhm.
That's 10 primary for Drukhari. They're starting to edge that lead, but we have to kill some. We have to kill some battle suits this turn, which is going to be tough. It seems like the two smaller crisis suits are basically untouched, and the question's whether or not we can deal with the other teams. The mobility of the crisis suits is also hugely powerful here because they do have the opportunity, if they can, to just rocket 30. And then fire between 18 inches shot and then strike and fade to steal this objective.
Put that down.
So as long as Haliveraith can hold that down for another turn, we just have a chance.
Okay.
But he also has to hold the Tau to 5 primary, and that's going to be tough. Don't know if he has the opportunity to do so. Those Ghost Kills also being OC3 is kind of a huge deal. They're randomly hard to kill and good at
Raider.
stealing objectives away.
It's
Raider 6?
he is empty, yes.
He's the empty one. Gotcha.
He is the empty one.
Cool. I'm not going to shoot him.
He is the weakest link.
What chance do we have of actually flipping that on?
So you're going to chill with Papa?
Probably. Having fall back doesn't do any good because he can't shoot. I don't know about these guys. They might die, but if they're sitting in cover, the Tetras have to at least come get me or something. Oh, Ghost Keel is being frustrating. So is that one. Okay, so we're gonna get the squad out of Raider 1.
Cool.
So we're on Scorched Earth today. So the mission caps at 10 BPs. It is possible for these Cavalite Warriors to come steal the middle objective, but it won't matter unless you can also hold a different objective.
Deal with it. So we're gonna put Dark Lance over here. Foster there.
God, Cavalite Warriors move 8 inches. Those are fast boys. Holy crap, really? That's nuts. Yeah. Look at that, chat. 8-inch movement. That's so far. It's that spiky armor. Pokes them just enough to want to go faster.
This guy's gonna get it there.
So I guess we also, if Anva triggered his invuln save, I also might just go for him to try to get the.
Is that all the
assassination.
cabs moved?
That is all the caps moved.
I'll shoot them.
Okay.
I think I can see. Yeah, I can see you clearly.
Yep.
So I'm not going to overcharge.
Okay.
So 39 shots. hitting on 6s. That was sad. 8 AP ones, so 8 5-ups.
We lose 6. Yep. Rifles.
Man, these
Switch
Overwatches
again.
have been brutal. Obviously, it's into low toughness, low save enemies. And you do have Kalyon active, so you've
Okay.
sustains.
These guys now.
But again, this is sort of a matchup in which the crisis suits are almost perfect for dealing with this matchup. It's sort of insane how good they are, attuned for killing raiders and cavalry warriors. You'd say it was almost a crisis for the Drukhari army. Oh, got him.
These two. I gotta change the state on this so I can see the edge.
Oh, there's like a...
Yeah, actually just highlighting it was enough. Okay, so we'll just stick the dark blends. Blaster's gonna cut through your AP better. We'll put the blaster out. No, we'll put the dark blends out.
Sure.
Extra damage is better. So we'll leave one guy on it, and then we'll put the Chronos on it.
Sure.
So that's 5 OC. This one here. Going to peek out. And then we have the Ravager. Yeah, maybe William will take Chuck with him. 2, 3. Still doesn't quite fit. 4. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12. 13. 14. I'll get the Chronos to the point where he can see.
The question for the folks spectating: when I go to the top-down
gap in
mode,
the wall.
is that easier to read than the 3D,
Out of range.
or would you rather I stay in the 3D mode? I feel like I get mixed messages,
Okay.
but I'd like to know which one people enjoy better.
Pain tokens. So I'm gonna put one on both the Raider and the Warriors. See if
Sure.
we keep
Yeah,
them.
yep.
We lose them both. Here.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it on all 3 of these squads. See if I keep them.
Yep.
We keep
One of them. Yep.
If we kill absolutely no, then we put it on the Ravager over there.
Sure.
Yeah, all 3 of these have.
Cool.
Okay. Right. We will start. Up here, we'll start with the Raider into crisis suits.
So how many, you have what, between these 3 units, you have 3 Dark Lances
3 Dark Lances and a Blaster, Splinter Cannon, Shredder, Pistol,
and a bunch of rifles.
1 rifle? 2 rifles? 2 rifles. I don't even know if that. 1 rifle.
I'll be all paying them.
So Dark Lance from the Raider. Rerolls. Misses. Dark Lance from the 2-man squad. Rerolls. Hits. Wounds. AP3.
3.
He can't see the commander, but he can see the other guys.
Well, it doesn't matter. It has to go on the other guys first. So AP3, so on a 6. Nope, damage.
Damage is 6.
Well, that's a convenient number to kill a crisis suit. Feel no pains, pay off. Holy,
Oh,
that's where my luck
Oh
went.
my god. These 6-up
right.
saves continue.
And then we got the squad. We're gonna put the
Be
pistol
incredible.
in first.
Sure.
Hits on a 3. Strength 8. AP3.
So on 6. Nope, damage.
D3. We got 1.
Feel no pain. He takes it.
Splinter Cannon. On 4s. Rolling. 1 sustain for 3. Strength 3 for 5s. 1 AP1 for 2 damage.
So 1 4-up. And 2 wounds. I'm never going to make a Feel no pain ever again.
Then we have the Shredder. 1 hit on a 3. We have the 1 rifle. 2 hits on Sitsis. 1 wound, AP 0.
This fucking rifle's going to do it, I know it.
Alright.
And you have the Blaster and the Dark Lance?
Then we have the Blaster and the Dark Lance, yep. So we'll do the Blaster.
Sure.
Hits. Wounds, AP 4. 4 damage.
Blaster strength 10 at least?
Strength 8. Oh, did I roll
You-
a 2 to wound?
You rolled a 2.
Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. Dark Lance hits on a 4.
Try again.
Rerolls.
There you go. Does it
AP3.
wound? Do you wound me?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Go a 6-up. He makes it. Man, that fucking
Oh
crisis suit, man.
my
He was like, no, I'm not dying today.
Okay, Kronos will go into the ghost kill.
Sixes, dude. What?
We got 5 shots. On 3s
Absolutely nuts.
And then plus the D6 for
Absolutely
fire.
nuts
down to 4s.
saving throws from Devin
Adds
here.
1.
I feel like
so
Devin's
5,
not allowed to complain
2
about his
wounds,
dice
AP1 in recover.
this game.
So just 2 3-ups. Go, kill. He's fine.
Okay. Over here, we do the Kronos into green.
Mhm.
5 hit or 5 shots on 3s. And 3 wounds, AP1 in recover.
Great AP1 ignore and cover. So just 3 4-ups. They're good. Okay.
Okay, that is.
This is going well.
Okay. We'll put the Ravager into blue.
Sure.
On 3s.
Force
Rerolling.
shooting into combat.
Oh, right, I forgot to fall back.
Oh, did you want to fall back those cabs?
Yeah, sorry. If you don't mind.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So they die on 1s and 2s. 1 dies.
Yep.
And we will throw the zipper right
Behind the
there.
wall. Sure, that's fine.
So 2 hits after
Yep.
rerolls. And
And
3s.
2s, but still just 1 wound.
maybe
4
3.
pinball. Goes through, damage.
5.
And that's down to 1.
Okay. So Cavalites will shoot into them. The pistol's out of range. Pistols can't shoot.
Yeah,
into
honestly,
other
it was the
combat
combination of
units
the feel no pains and the just raw saving throw
Correct.
too.
Yeah. It's
was a killer.
worded a little weird.
Saving
Shredder's
throws were
18
solid.
inches.
Yep, you're good.
So we will start with the Shredder.
Sure thing.
5 on 4s or 3s.
3s, yeah. I'm on T5 for some reason. 3.
3 AP0.
So 3 3-ups. Kills the wounded guy.
Nice.
Then we got the Dark Lance. 4 and 2 AP3. You have a cover from him, I think.
4 pinball anyway. The 2 small squads had shield gens.
Right, and then the Blaster. It's strength 8, wounds AP4.
4 pinball.
Okay. Yeah, that did not go well. Dark Raider here has not shot yet, has he?
Oh, no, he is not. You have one more Dark Lines.
On a 3, re-rolling.
That's a hit.
On the 2.
That's a wound. 4 pinball.
Oof.
He's good.
Oh, the salt in the wound,
That's
chat.
in trouble.
Yeah. If we got some good conversions from those
Third
big laser beams, I think this could have been a pretty
I got some
interesting
ones,
late
so we'll
game
have the
here,
Raider
but killing
card in
zero,
them.
or I guess,
Can you roll, like, not 2 ones?
yeah, literally, I think 0 crisis suits. No,
Oh,
one single
you're
crisis suit. For this
Good.
team.
With the 5.
That's not what we
Yeah,
wanted.
should be fine.
Ugh. I almost would have liked to
should
have
be
seen
okay.
some more attention be paid to the Ghost Keel
That's
back here.
1.5.
Because he's, I mean, I guess the
And
crisis teams are more immediate
You
threat.
rolled a 5, right?
He's
So
basically
4.5. Yeah.
bearing down on the home objective back here.
There.
Yeah. You're good.
Right there.
I'm assuming he wants to tank shock.
And yeah, we'll do the tank shock.
Sure.
Because mortals are the only way I might do damage this turn. We get 2.
So that's going to kill him and put a wound on this guy.
Okay.
How this unit is not dead, I have no idea, but
Yeah. I guess we charge the warriors in. Maybe we get a wound or 2. Maybe you feel battle shock and die.
Maybe you'll battle shock and
I'll
die.
charge the warriors.
You know that your game plan is going well when those are the words you utter. Maybe you just
they are
roll
sure
like
in.
garbage and fall apart. I don't know.
I forget from there. Over here. This warrior squad charges into Anva with a 5.
Sure do.
They're trying to scrape away those assassination points. Yeah, we are running out of stuff for Drukhari chat. I think this turn could have been okay. Maybe if this crisis team had gone
This
down.
raider's gonna.
And we still have
card.
a
No,
reasonable
we're gonna steal objective, so you can't steal
sort of
it,
presence
just
over on this
because
side, but the
steal.
fact that they
This
basically just ripped it
Ravager
is
is
awful.
going to charge into the crisis.
Sure.
With a 5.
Sure. He sure does.
Okay. Okay. You don't have an intro, so.
I'm also playing Tau. My melee is
Yeah.
awful.
All right. Let's start with the raider.
Sure.
3 deaths.
Yeah, go for it.
No, sorry. Pain token. I don't have it. I'm out of pain tokens.
Yes, you're out of pain tokens.
We didn't kill anything.
You killed nothing. Yes, I'm just as surprised as you are.
Yeah. Raider. Misses.
Oh, okay.
7 guys, so 12 from the regular guys on 3s and strength 3, 3 AP 0,
3 AP zeros. Take 2 wounds.
and
Yeah, honestly, I'm
1
surprised
hit,
we didn't see
strength 3,
scourges.
nothing.
Incubi
Cool.
is pretty good in this
And these
matchup too,
guys,
because you could
these
just
guys
hide them
will
until you need
come
them to go
in,
to the middle.
face that guy,
Although the
this
Overwatch
guy.
is brutal.
Must
And
base
At least their
there.
saving throw is good, so they don't die to small arms as easy.
Okay, so do these guys do anything special against infantry? Does your Sybarite
Yeah,
have like
no
a
man.
He
weird?
has anti-infantry 3+ with an AP 1 damage.
And then Urian has his bullshit.
yeah, his anti-infantry 2.
I'll pop the 2 up in ball now.
Oh, we didn't even use the inbone
Uh,
earlier. Oof,
Regular guys 6 stats.
that's brutal.
Mhm.
I thought he had used it against
Threes up
Urian last
force.
turn, but I guess not.
3s down to 4s, or 4s down to 5s.
Yep.
So 1 wound.
Just 1, 1, 2 up. I'm gonna fail this. I know it. Yep, do it.
All right. Sybarite 3 deaths, 3s down to 4s, and anti-infantry 3, 1 wound. AP 1.
1 wounded AP 1. He's good.
Ravager into crisis.
Mhm.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Uno.
Okay. You get to pick one unit to swing back, and then Racker.
It's gonna be Space Pope. Space Pope will hit Urian, the bodyguards will hit the cabs.
Okay.
So do bodyguards first. Thing on 3s. And on 3s. 3 AP nothings.
4s. 3
Kill
high.
3. Okay.
That's
Does Enval want to head insult entry? Space Pope? He hits! He's not winning on a 1.
Okay.
Damn it. I wanted to laugh and say you got punched by a hologram.
Racker.
Yeah, it's just the hover
that's
drone
2s
just
down to
boops ya.
3s.
Bloop.
Parable and 2s.
Little road
Two
rage
wins.
incident.
Pair of open balls. Good.
Okay. Then Crisis and Crisis.
Alrighty. Red will punch some cabs. So blue hits on 5s, red hits on 4s. So those miss. These wound on 3s. Nothing. Okay. These guys here go there, and then you'll come up here. So same thing, except there's going to be 6 blues this time. Those all miss, and then these C5s. 2 on the Ravager, AP nothing.
4s.
You're good.
Good.
I think that's all the attacks.
I think that's my turn. I get no secondaries. Yeah.
I draw 2 new cards, which is going to be Assassination and Secure No Man's Land.
Okay.
And Secure No Man's Land just happens, which is nice.
Yeah, these secondary draws
character.
are doing
Urian's your own
Devin
character,
some
right?
favors as well.
He is my only character alive. Yeah, Solitaire dead. You need some battle shocks as well. Or 1 battle shock anyway.
1 battle shock on them, yeah. So they need to roll for that. They're good on 12. Alrighty. Got to kill Mr. Urian Raykarth. So I think we're going to do that this turn. So he has a 4 pinball and a 4 Philippine?
Yes.
Oof. I just want to... see, how much else do you have on this?
2 and 2.
So you have 4. Just let me check something quickly.
I think it's only
Crisis, who's
3.
gonna get on here? 13.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
So I can get 1. And that's probably about it.
He's under my Feige thing too. Or the
Why do you think? 8, 5. 8 is 13. Go another 5, which will... So I need to get here to be on it, and then the Ghost Kill can just go the other way. Is that doable? That's the question. I do the movement as tight as possible. It's 4.5. That's 9.5, so that is 14. Plus 3. Plus 1. I will need another half an inch. Can I do that? Or if I go there. I need 4.5 minimum to clear that. It's 4.5. Nine. So that's 13.5. $13.5, 14, 17. Not happening. Okay, so I have to charge you. Less sad. I wanted to set that objective on fire. Yep, 4 OC on that.
Or OC, yeah.
The Kronos is OC 2. Okay, so I think I just send this guy backwards. And just murder Yuri in this turn. I think that makes the most sense. So you're just going to come there just so you can see these little Cavalite friends. These Tetras are just going to come over. Anva is going to run the hell away from Mirian. You're not killing them next turn. I think you have the capability to do it. 3. Gets me out of combat, which I to Overwatch.
It's actually a little tempting with my one use, but I will save my good CP for now.
We do have a devastating wound
Two
flamer.
guys can rage there.
It's actually not too bad against the Alba, but you have to get through. You're winning on 5s.
So just move 12 up here.
And you have to get through 8 wounds. Unlikely.
I'll just
Unlikely.
move
we
you back
get
just
there.
on outside of engagement range of you. 5,
There.
2.5, and then just go 12. Okay, got a little Sybarite guy there. The Ravager's unharmed, but the Ravager doesn't really do anything to me at this point. I think I need to kill this Raider. Kill the Raider and charge the Kronos. I think that's the plan. So this guy is just going to come here, sit on the objective, and just see the Sybarite. These two are just going to come over. Do I want to burn this? Is there a reason not to? I don't think there's a reason not to. I'll put the Devilfish here. So you're basically out of Dark Lances at this point, which is nice. And that'll be that. I think shooting phase, we are going, what are my things? Assassinate and secure. Alrighty, so we're going to do, the Tetras are going to try and blow this objective up.
Okay.
And I will go to the shooting phase. We will start with the Devilfish. Or... yeah, it's fine. We'll do the Devilfish. Or not the Devilfish, we'll do these guys over here. Ghost Keel will guide these Crisis Suits to shoot at that Raider.
Okay.
I think only 2 of them are in, though. Yeah, only 2 of them are in. That's the Commander. The Commander's not, so the Commander's just going to shoot the Ravager.
Sure.
And everybody will overcharge. So that is 18 shots with Sibs that can shoot at the Raider. So hitting on... shooting at a combat, so I'm hitting on force. Rerolling 1s. 6 is double explode, because I'm guiding. 4s. That was awful, but 8 should be enough. 8 AP2s to that Raider.
Okay, I do have some cover, so 5s. 2 wins left.
Alright. And then into the Ravager. 12 shots, so I'm shooting into combat and splitting off. So I'm hitting on effectively -2, so I'm with 5s.
How did you hit on 4s? Isn't the base 4 and then -1?
-1, but then guiding gives me +1 BS.
You were the ones guiding. Oh, sorry, the Ghost Kill. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Ghost Kill is
got it.
kind of the Crisis Suits.
Yeah.
So the Commander hits you on 5s.
But you're split firing, though.
Yes.
I thought you couldn't do that.
Yeah, so if I split fire, I'm -1 BS when I'm not shooting my main target, and I don't get the double explodings.
Oh, okay, I misread it. I thought if you split fire, you don't. It's -1 to both targets.
No, it's just -1 to the thing you're not shooting your
Okay.
guided thing at. Wounding the Ravager on 5, so it's going to be 3 on the Ravager from the Commander.
Okay.
3 AP2s.
Sitses.
Take 4
Takes 4
wounds. I owe you some Gets Hots, 3, 6, 10. They don't care. The Ghost Keel will just try and kill the Raider. I'll put the Raker into the Raider, and I'll put the Burst Cannon into that Sybarite. Just to try and kill him. So just get the Burst Cannon out of the way first, into the Sybarite, hitting him on 4s. All hit. On 3s. All wound.
3s.
He's dead. Into the tank. On 4s. The 6 explodes, keeping one of the 2s in. On 4s. 3 AP2s to the Raider.
Okay. 5s.
It's dead. Does it go boom? Nope. Do I take 3 wounds? Nope. Alrighty, this Ghost Keel will shoot these 2 cabs.
Okay. Overcharge.
Yeah, I want the AP. So the Burst Cannon, 3 hits on 3s. That's 1 fuck up. Beat us to try again. 3 AP nothings on those Cabalites.
3s.
One of them.
Darklights.
And then the Raker. 3 AP2s in the Raker.
So 5s.
He's dead. Does he take 3 wounds? He does not. Good. You got a Sybarite here, and you got Urian. Okay, so the Devilfish is going to guide the Crisis shoot. Ugh. Devilfish will guide Crisis to shoot Urian.
Okay.
And he'll just kill the Sybarite himself. Do I want to throw one of the Sibs into the Sib? Yeah, I do. So I will throw 2 of the Cyclics off into the Sybarite.
Okay.
And everything else into Urian.
Sure. I'm going to spend for -1 to wound on Urian.
Cool. So I'll just do the one shooting at the Sybarite's not going to overcharge. All the others will. So into the Sybarite on 5s. That just explodes once, and on 2s. 1 AP1 on the Sybarite. He's dead. Perfect. Into Mr. Urian Raykarth. That's going to be 1821 crappy Sibs. And then this plus that. Red hits on 2s, blue hits on 3s. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So that's the ones for my explosions, and these go away. Yep, 40. Okay, cool. And then -1 to wound, you said?
Yep.
So I'm winning him on 3s now?
Yep.
17 4 pinballs.
Alright.
And 14 feel no pains. He's got this. Please don't, actually. Rather, you didn't do this. Okay, he's dead.
Not quite. Not quite. Flips over.
Cool. I still score the assassinate points, though, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Perfect. Fishy.
Oh, wow, Urian hadn't died yet.
Has nothing to shoot at now.
That's interesting. So
So
they
just this stuff down here. We'll do.
Overwatch might have been okay actually,
Don't really care about the Raider.
assuming that he's now going to get a
Tetris will
second
guide
opportunity to kill
the
Anva for
crisis
assassination
suits to shoot at
points.
the cabs, and I will
Interesting.
not overcharge.
Okay.
So that's going to be 12 and 9. Oh, and I'll roll the I'll roll the Gets for green in a second. So get this done. So 3s and 4s. The commander hits on 3s, so these get rerolled. That just misses. These double explode. 2s. That many 5-ups. You're dead. The Tetras will shoot the tank, I guess. On 5s. 2 explodes. On 5s. 4 to the tank. And no AP.
Oops.
Oh, you roll too many dice.
Yeah. Right.
Just
roll fun.
They got tots on green before I forget. So that was 3, 6, 10, 11. I got to roll. So one of them. 2 of the Sibs didn't overcharge. 2 more fail. That will just kill a crisis suit, which is fine. don't really want to reroll that right now. Alrighty. I will charge you. Crisis will charge the Chronos.
Yep.
On an 8, so they're in.
Nice roll.
So you're gonna go 4.
So this will now
And then you'll
put
just come right
Drukhari down
here.
to 0 primary for the last 2 turns.
This
So
guy
Drukhari
will go 3,
are, I think, scraping for points at this point.
2,
I mean, they only have a couple models remaining
and
after that shooting phase.
another
That was
3, so you can go there.
extremely good. After
Jim
extremely
Commander
bad
will
shooting
just
phase
come
from
up and
Haliveraith to get a good
Behind.
turn out of Devin.
Space
And
Marines will charge,
I
go
think there's the opportunity to
anywhere.
maybe
This
squeak
goes
1 or
Keel
2 more
will
points.
charge
We have
them.
a wounded crisis suit over here.
Is
We can
Chronos
try to
in
squeak some
combat?
points off.
Or that's it. Strength.
Off.
Devin
Awful.
and maybe get Aunva.
Stops you from
Or
going with all you
the
want
Cold
next
Star Commander with Urian Rakarth, actually.
He's in.
But Aunva is probably gonna lock in
And
Urian,
the Tetras will charge.
and he'll just bounce out the indolent save for a while.
Actually, no, I don't actually care that much. It's fine. I don't really want to charge you. I'm not going to kill you. Actually, no, I'll charge you for movement. Got 4, so you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. Alrighty, that's all my charges. So we'll do these guys into the Chronos up here. Unless you have any strats you have to use.
No, out of CP.
Oh, you're at a CP anyway.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm not worried about your melee.
You shouldn't be. It doesn't do much. I do have a command point, so if I want to tank shock somebody, it's really not worth it. So into the Chronos on your objective. This +1, there was a red 4 in there. 1 wound on the Chronos at AP nothing.
Great.
You're good. Ghost kill here into the Chronos. In the box. 1 hit. 1 wound on the Chronos, no AP. Great. You're good. And the Tetras. Watch out for Tetra melee. 5s. Nothing. They're strength 3 in combat for some reason. Oh, there's a Cav here who died.
Sorry, end of phase. 2+2. Bring
Oh, Urian, right. Does he come back?
Yeah, so he's back with full wounds.
Do I charge him?
They fell back.
Correct. I cannot charge you. So never mind me. Okay. Yeah, your first non-charging unit.
Literally doesn't matter. I'm not gonna kill any. Well, maybe that raider kills the crisis. He goes crazy.
It's
Alright.
entirely possible.
3 hits. Strength
Awesome.
hits. Nothing.
Blue will hit that raider.
Sad.
One.
Saves.
Cool. Do the rest of your turn.
Yeah. I'll
Let's
swing
talk
back
to you,
into blue.
Can you do an action with a transport
3
that
hits.
advanced if it has
3 wounds
firing
on blue.
deck and an embarking it with an
Cool.
assault
0.
weapon?
So 3, 4, or 3, 3. Sorry. Take 2.
Okay. Chronos into Ghost Meal.
Mhm.
On 4s.
It's a good question.
Strength 5. 2 wins. AP 0.
AP 0, 2 ups. He always takes 1.
No.
And then Chronos into Crisis.
Yep.
On 4s.
Shooting selection is explicitly the first step of shooting in the shooting phase.
Rolling saves.
So if you're not
all day
making any
long.
attacks, you're not being selected to shoot.
These 2 crises have to try and hit you here.
So the weapons are
1 hit.
still unique to the
1 wound on
occupants,
the
not the
raider.
transport, until you actually
4.
go to make attacks. And then once you have selected it to shoot, to gain the weapons,
These are
you're
good.
no longer
Alright.
eligible to.
So I score
for
Secure
core actions,
Nomads. And I score Assassination.
Unfortunately, no
That's the time
no
to
advancing
good
in
serve.
actioning with transports.
Okay. So
All right.
no
Well, we have
firing.
officially
No
4
primary.
Drukhari left. Oh, 5. There's a Ravager here.
Oh, I scored 10 primary this turn, right?
Yes. My stickies are gone. No battle shock. Everything's about half. Let's go crazy. We don't stop that. Every suit's for 2. I don't think I have a movement phase. Shooting Rakarth uses 1 use flamer into Anba. 3 dice 6. 11. Strength 3, devastating.
So 5s.
Okay.
So
Uh,
2.
2
two
AP1 and 2 devastating.
So the 2 in balls. So just 3 wounds. It's just gonna kill the bodyguards.
Okay. Ravager into the crisis he's in combat with.
Mhm.
Hitting on 4s. Nothing. Raider into the crisis he's in combat with. On a 4. Go on the bots. Nope. Flamer into Ghost Keel.
Sure.
6. Strength 5, 1 AP1, ignore cover.
So 3 up on the keel. Takes a wound.
Flamer into Crisis, 3. Strength 5, AP1, ignore cover. We get 3.
3.
3.
3 4-ups. Good.
Okay. Charge. Rakarth into Anva.
No, not Space Pope.
8.
He has D3 damage in melee. I believe in Arian Rakarth. I believe in Harvey Dent.
No pain tokens, so 5 tats. You still have the -1 to hit without the guard.
Yes, it's just a character. It's just a data sheet ability.
3s.
Can you
2s.
actually be selected to shoot
4 wounds, AP1.
if the transport
4 wounds,
advanced?
it's 4 in balls.
One
goes through,
I would
damage.
guess not.
Die 3. We get 3.
Doesn't sound like it.
Oh no, Space Pope.
Okay.
Only 1 through and on, but oof,
sustained
that's
combat.
brutal. I kind of wish Arian had gone for the Cold Star
Sure,
Commander,
I
'cause
guess
he
I'll
just
just
murders that
go
dude.
left to right.
It's basically an
Blue,
automatic assassinate point.
numpties.
Yeah, I've never seen that come up
2.
with assault weapons and transport chat, but yeah, it's, that does seem like the way. It works.
Does it win?
Take a wound. Haha.
But now,
We'll go with the Raider.
with
into
Marines back on the
Crisis
menu, we have
Crisis.
like assault weapons all over the place. I bet it's
Force.
going to come up a lot.
Freeze. 1 win.
So good,
Just 1.
good discussion.
Good. I'll do Green Crisis up here. One.
3 up. He's good.
Yep.
Chronos into Ghost Keel.
Mhm.
3 and 1 AP0.
1 AP0. Good.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling the rest of it. It does not matter.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I don't think it matters at all. Okay.
Might do a wound. I'm just gonna evaporate you with sibs anyway. So.
Okay, that's my turn. I score nothing.
Alrighty. These 2 crappy cards go away, and I get new cards. BEL and Cleanse. This objective blows up.
Yep.
Oh, that's some good secondaries. Sort of. I think I'm gonna Cleanse once though. Oh, I gotta do Battle Shocks. Battle Shock Anba. I don't care if he fails. He's good actually. He's leadership 7, but he's +1 to Battle Shock tests.
Okay.
These Crisis have to take 1. They're good. Everybody else is fine. Ghost Kill's at half. He's not below half. Alrighty, BEL. I have 3 CP, so if I just kill you and then I just move. You have to be holy within, right?
Holy. Yes.
So the Tetras would have to advance like 5 to get 2 units in there. Onvar can just run away from you. Let's go skill.
Hey, big raid! Wicked
I think
Minis,
Skill
thank you
Skill
for the
comes up with
raid.
a sip if
Welcome,
you ran.
everybody. How's it going? Sluggo, thank you for the follow.
So he's gonna go 3.
We're getting towards the end of this game here. Watching a
Onvar's
tournament
gonna
files
run the hell away
between
from you.
Drukhari and Tau Empire. Unfortunately, Drukhari had a really bad battle round 2. Wasn't really able to kill anything. Or battle round 3, I should say. Wasn't really able to kill anything, and the Tau came back and basically swept them with Ion Blaster Fire. And we're sort of completing the mop-up operation for the final score right now. So we're doing a little bit of late night ASMR 40k, as it were, as we're just watching the final sort of attacks get resolved here. Talon, thank you for the follow as well.
5. Can you measure?
Are these burritos in chat?
8,
Oh, that's
9
good.
in the other direction?
Love a good burrito. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna eat
Might be
dinner
able to
after
see a
this.
Kronos.
I'm a hongy boy, so a couple burritos would go nicely. I appreciate it, everybody.
5. Let's go all the way over 9.
Chaotic Painting, thanks for the follow as well.
I might Overwatch with the Ravager, because that's probably the only Overwatch I have.
Go for it.
That might get me a bring it down. No, since it's Jared's starting strength, I reroll ones, but didn't roll any ones. Okay.
Beautiful.
That's the
You guys
burrito.
Just gonna hang out.
I like
As I fall these
that.
touches, I don't really need to.
Good burrito.
I don't think that Kronos is gonna kill a ghost kill. Highly doubt that.
What was everybody doing over there at
Okay.
Wicked Minis?
Guess we'll just do random miscellaneous.
Doing some
bullshit.
painting?
We'll start with Green Crisis. They're gonna shoot the Chronos. I'll guide with the Tetras.
-1 to wound.
Sure. What's your toughness?
T7.
So I'll be wounding on 4s. So I have 2 guys left to be 18. Red hits on 3s, blue hits on 4s. I'll take these 2 out and reroll all this. That comes out. That goes
Hey,
there.
big Gaskell
These go
Throcker. Hell
back
yeah.
in. These double explode.
I was just watching, there's that one voice actor on, I think he does
25
TikTok,
AP2
but also
no
I was
cover.
watching on YouTube Shorts, and he was voicing a line from
2 damage.
Gaskell Thraka, which was, once you set music behind it, and you have somebody who's very good at doing the growly, like, low bass orc
Exceptionally
voice,
dead.
I was like, wow, Gaskell
Explodes for
Thraka is
one.
kind of scary. Sometimes he looks like a big
happens with this
goofy
anyway.
dude, but then once he starts talking
Uh,
about like grinding your bones to dust and burning empires beneath his feet, I was like, oh yeah, okay, actually I get it. I wouldn't want to tangle with that guy, even if I did have a was a commissar with a cool robot arm.
I don't really want you to score more, so I'll just roll one of these. Good. And I'll spend my last 2 CP to move them. They're just gonna come hang out in your DZ. All right. Who else has to do
Coxie
things? This
230.
Ravager is kind of whatever.
Thank you so much for the follow.
You took 4, so you're down to 1 with that one guy.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Or no, he took 3. He took 3, so he's down to 2.
And then the explosion.
Oh, the explosion. Right. Okay.
So confused.
Should I care about killing you? I
Not
don't
too
care
confused,
about
I
killing
hope.
you. It doesn't do anything to me.
A month into the
Oh,
hobby.
Ghost Kill will guide Crisis.
Well, welcome to the hobby. I hope you're having a good time. We're on Tabletop Simulator right now, so this is a client upon which you can play Tabletop Simulator, or you can play Warhammer 40k.
I'm not gonna bother charging.
Whole ass games of Warhammer 40k, right on your computer. The client itself costs about $20. All the 40k mods are free.
Ones.
So you can get in and play. Exclamation point Discord for anybody who is in the chat.
Here stay.
You can
These go away.
come hang out with us. We play 40k all the time. This is the finals of an event from the Discord server.
Let's go back in. These wound you on 5s. It's gonna be 8 AP 1s. Okay. 5s. Take 5. It's down to 1.
You can go check us out over there. And if you're looking for some sweet content, we've got a VOD channel over on the Linktree, as well as my main YouTube channel, which is where most of my content goes. But obviously, I love streaming 40k.
3 times. Wounds once.
Feel no pain.
Cool. The Ghost Keel will just try and kill the Ravager.
Okay.
Not going to overcharge the Raker. So the Raker on 5s. And on 5s. Nothing. And the Burst Cannon. All hit. Reroll that. 3 be nothings. You're dead.
That's not its foot.
And then the Devilfish will just shoot Urian. Okay. Blue's the Carbine, red's the Burst Cannon.
I don't know that he can see.
Oh, can he not see? Oh, well, never mind then. Down here, Tetris will guide Crisis to shoot the Raider.
Okay.
Do I want to overcharge? Yeah, I'll overcharge here. I need to fail 3 to lose a model. So that's going to be, just get this 12 and 9. 3s and 4s. Fours. 7 involves to the Raider.
Dead.
They go boom.
Oof.
Explodes.
How much damage?
Drukhari down 2. Just the
Crisis take
Kronos in your
one.
red card.
Tetris take 2.
Alright, Ghost Keel. Just stand there. Let Orion Rankarth kill the space boat for points.
I owe you 7 hazards here. I'll just put it on the commander. Ghost Keel's cleansing, so he's not shooting. This Ghost Keel will charge Urian. He's in. Not gonna bother with the Tetras. They're just easier for you to kill. Okay. The Ghost Keel will punch Urian in the face. 1 hit. He wounds. 1 involved Urian. 2 damage. He does
He's
not
good.
care. Will hit me back.
Okay. 5 attacks.
The odds 3 for 1 unit.
And sixes. 1. AP 1.
1 AP1 on the Ghost Keel.
Yep.
Take that, Ghost Keel.
Takes it.
That's going to make the difference.
D3.
These Ghost Keels have been insane
Oh,
this
sorry.
game.
It's D3.
That is 2.
Almost
Just 1
impossible
more.
to remove. Insanely difficult to kill. And the Drukhari, unfortunately, with their big laser cannons that just get soaked up by stealth drones, the Ghost
Hits
Keels
once, and he wounds
can
nothing.
use to take 0 damage from an attack. Or just, it was too tanky for them.
5s.
Goes to show you, if
Definitely.
you're playing
Cool.
Tau and you're not rocking Ghost
Uh,
Keels,
have
maybe
no other
you should do that.
melee.
They don't really do any damage, but
So I'm
they,
gonna score
holy
3
crap,
on
do
each
they
of my
stick around for a while.
secondaries. And I scored 10 primary this turn. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to score 5 at the end of the game for blowing this up.
Yeah, I don't think I can score anything. So that's that. It doesn't matter if you kill me or not.
It makes no difference.
All right.
That looks like our
Good
final
game.
score. Devin taking this pod down.
Do you want to see if you kill the Ghost Keel here with Urian?
Unless you can explode enough to kill him.
Which I can.
Um,
Oh, yeah,
May
I
as
guess.
well roll it, right? There's no reason not to.
All right, Urian, let's go.
uh,
All 6 is to it. Let's do
Fire
it.
from Pain. Or but Brand the Week doesn't even work on him, I don't think. Let me check it.
Just the
in case it
casual
is.
5/6s. We saw it earlier with the Feel No Pains on the Crisis suits. We could do 5/6s with Rakarth. Just get right in there, rip the pilot out of that Ghost Keel, and blow it up.
Yeah, only cabals. So just 5 attacks on 2s. And 6s. Only
just
1.
the one.
So D3 mats, you don't die.
I won't die. I make the save anyway.
Yep.
Alright, so that's that. Do you score anything at the end of the game?
All right, chat. So congratulations to Devin for taking this one down. If anybody has any questions for the players, go ahead and throw them in there.
And you killed. Just make sure you have an accurate number.
Yeah, so
1, 2,
5. And
killed
you said
5. So you killed 7 Crisis. You killed 7 Crisis, 2
Two
Tetras.
So that should be 18 total.
Should be 18 total.
There we go.
80 to 47.
Yeah, I think I bounced pretty hard in turn 3 when I needed to get that damage in.
Yeah, well, I bounced on 2, then you bounced on 3, and then I clapped really
Yeah.
hard.
It's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG you too. Devin, congratulations on taking it down.
That was stupid.
Sounds pretty good, for sure. Yeah. Haliveraith, interested to hear what you think about Drukhari and if you would make any changes to the list.
I've been pretty happy with my list for the most part. It's got a lot of OC. I'm better when there's a bit more infantry to put the poison into.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's still dicey with Drukhari. They're definitely not a top, but I never feel like I'm completely out of the game. For the most part, until not from the start anyway. I did get blasted here pretty good on turn 3, but they could use a few tweets, but I don't think they're not competitive.
For
they're
sure.
not at S maybe, but they're at least like a B.
Yeah, any of the factions that just rocks like mass numbers of scoring units, I think is almost always going to have a little bit of a game plan, right?
Yeah, and the Dark Lancers are swingy, right? It depends on invulns and stuff. If they hit, they kill stuff. If they don't, then they gets pretty hard.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
But that's random weapons.
Yeah. No, so have you considered have you sort of leaned harder into them and played the Scourges and stuff like that?
Yeah, I have. I don't know. Swiss Scourges, they're so vulnerable to artillery. If you play them with Dark Lances in the back, that it's a little rough. Or Overwatch and stuff.
Yeah,
they are definitely a great unit. I could lose in Battle Line and take more Scourges, and I do better against heavy tank lists like this. But for GSC and some other infantry-based lists, this one does really well. So it's a bit of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
On what I take.
For sure.
I've considered dropping the Solitaire for some Mandrakes. I can take 2 squads and get a bit more scoring, but maybe a third of the games the Solitaire does quite well. He didn't have some great targets in this one. And,
yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
I do wonder that infantry concern, I think, is especially important now, because I know that like Space Marine's probably going to be very popular, and they're going to run whirlwinds in almost every list, I imagine.
Yeah. Yes, Marines. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of artillery anymore. It might be more viable now than the start of the edition when they just got picked off turn 1.
Right.
If they started on the board,
There's still
if they deep strike in, then they they can't be overwatched as easily from artillery, but.
No, I mean, like you might just get shot by a Night Spinner, and then Incarn shows up and causes you some problems.
Had some problems with that. So, obviously, a deep strike squad, half the time they just do actions. If the Meltas do get in range, they hit pretty hard, but they often die.
Yeah. Understandable.
And then, losing the battle line units, I have to take out raiders, and then it's like a critical mass on having enough toughness 8 to kind of survive into turn 4 and 5, because if I take 2 out, it's just a lot easier for me to lose out on mobility.
Those raiders are not hard to kill. Like, they're way less durable than they used to be.
Yeah.
There's
if I could see any change,
I'd too, I think, right? Because like, I mean, the Tau is like everything is strength 8 AP2, and that's like the profile of the killer raider, right?
Yeah, you brought the T8 vehicle to the strength 8 shooting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing like the 5-up invuln return to Drukhari boats. I think that would maybe push them into fighting on a more even level. But
I mean, at least they are cheap, so that's something.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in my list over 130 points.
Yeah.
I look at the Space Marines army, and I'm like, where's the other half of the army?
You pores over here with your elite army.
Yeah, the Chaos guys who take a Land Raider and 2 Forge Fiends, and all of a sudden that's almost half their list.
Those silly geese.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. And I'm not the greatest player in the world. I'm sure like Skari can do far more than I can with it. But yeah, I have fun with Drukhari.
Necron. He's the number 1 Necron player now, so he's
now Overlord Scary.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he brings that Necron trophy everywhere with him.
I know. Every time I look at him, it's his feed on Facebook. He's always posting it.
And every time I see him playing Dark Helter, I just give him shit. Be like, well, you have the Necron trophy.
These
Where
are
the Necrons?
funny looking Necrons.
I mean, the other thing is I'd like to see more viable units in Drukhari. Like, almost half the index is just not competitive anymore.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a lot of like real garbage in there.
Yeah.
I don't know why they took the fast and sort of melee oriented transport faction and then made all their melee like strength 3. Very interesting choice.
And it's all, it doesn't have the AP.
Yeah,
Even,
strength 3 AP1.
like, yeah. There's a couple ways to get rerolls to wound or anti-infantry at least, but it's all AP 0 1 damage, and it just
Right.
doesn't cut it.
Yeah, it just
It's-
it doesn't make sense for sure.
For melee they're worse orcs, right? They're fast, but they bounce.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like orcs do the same thing, but better with boys and trucks.
Yeah, and I do play fairly similar to orcs, only with more shooting, and better anti-tank. Like if I run into knights or something, I can
Just laser
Do
beam.
40, 50 wounds, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm having fun with it. It's and that's all that really matters. Obviously there's not a lot of people out there playing Drukhari right now, but
Right. Yeah, definitely seems like a fun army, and I think a fun archetype as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks, guys. I'll go ahead and let you go. I'll put the scores in, so you should be all set.
Thank you.
Thank you too for playing, and have a great one.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for hosting.
Cheers, guys.
Later.
Good night.
All right, chat. That is going to be it for this one. Thanks, everybody, for watching today. Pretty interesting matchup. Not cool to see Drukhari on the table. Definitely, you can see a little bit of the power level of the faction. It's certainly not to the same level as any of the top factions. But I think there's a lot of play with Drukhari. It's just it's a little random, and I think like the players were saying, though those profile matchups are just not good for Dark Lances. It's so bad into those Crisis Suit defensive stat lines, and their own defensive stat lines are so bad into Crisis Suits. So the Crisis Suits are so good into their defensive stat lines. So it's just a lose-lose situation. Yeah. Good cheap bodies and a lot of lances. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's an archetype there, right? There's something. It's just that I think I don't know. Maybe it's points. Maybe it's access to a variety of units, but I'm not sure. All right, chat. So we're gonna go raiding. We're gonna raid Xenos Petting Zoo. It looks like they're playing a game. So let's get in on the countdown. Yep. Thanks everyone for watching. Big thanks to the raid over from Wicked Minis. I appreciate that. And I will see you tomorrow, most likely. I think I'll get a game scheduled, or we might do some Dark Tide. Not sure what it is yet. But anyway, thanks everyone, and I will talk to you later. Remember to keep it classy, folks. Have happy wargaming, all that stuff. And we'll go hang out with Xenos Petting Zoo.